smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really heated, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Y'all know what the fuck.
Yo, man. What the fuck is up with y'all, family? Big AMC FSG in the building today. Salute. Y'all know we got to come through here and kick that bullshit today. First things off, shout out to my guy, All Things, Big AMC FSG in the building. My nigga Terrell Davis, and I ain't talking about the running back for the Broncos. Shalom to my brother, Rod Walker, in the building. Peace and blessings to you, King. Shout out to the beautiful queen, Miss Barbara D, in the building. Salute, queen. Hope everything's well with you. Shout out to Lil Pup Chihuahua Willie in the building. Coming through. Shakur just got motherfucking hands of steel. I'm joking. Shout out to Joseph Bamir in the building. Salute. The motherfucking crab traveler. Creole is in the building. Salute, my guy. Peace and blessings to you. My nigga Kentrell LaGrew, what it do? In the view, coming through. Yeah. Then we got the king of the chat, Brian, the King Falcone, Big AMC, FSG in the building. We got the original OG, motherfucking Money Brown in the building. You know, one of Earl Spencer's true confidants. Shout out to Man Down, Money Brown in the building. Salute, King. Big AMC FSG Bank Hayes in the building. Salute. What it do? JTM, my guy. What's up? James Marshall. What it do? Emmanuel Carter. You know we going straight to the damn bank next year. Big Coats Nation in the building. Yeah, we in here. Big Coats Nation. Jado, what you know, my boy, in the building. Salute. The beautiful queen, Raina, is in the building. Salute, queen. Hope everything's well. And my guy, Akello Nello, in the building. What it do, homie? And if y'all not subscribed to Money Brown, make sure y'all subscribe to the OG Money Brown. He another one of the ones that ain't out here munching on grindage out here. You feel what I'm saying? He another one that ain't going for that bullshit out here, these narratives that's being placed on top of each other. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. A lot of people think it's a whole bunch of people pushing these narratives when it's not. I sat back and did some research. It's only about less than 1,000 people, but since we all around in the same circle, it looks like it's a lot of people. And the numbers will tell you that it's not a lot of people, because if people got this much hype for the other side, why they not selling? Why they not selling out? How you got a card with supposed to be the best card in the world? You got Virgil Ortiz versus Madrimov. You got motherfucking Ihit Caballero, who I told y'all was getting the stoppage, versus Big Bang Sang. Then you got Shakur Stevenson, the best at 135. And they had to cut off 19,000 people from the roster. Do you know what it's like to take a venue for 25,000 and drop it down to 6,000? That means you had 19 unoccupied seats. Do you understand what that means? Name me a PBC card where they had to switch a venue because they had too many seats. And to be honest, they should have switched that venue to 2,500, because if you look, the whole back of the venue was wide open, bro. It looked like a dark ass cave. I bet if we could have stood behind the 6th row and be like, yo, you would have heard motherfuckers say, what's up, in the back. It was an echo in that room, bro. They was in a barn and it was an echo in that bad boy. Shout out to my guy, 9 ETH in the building. He say, how you gonna sell out but not sell out? Exactly. How you gonna sell out but not sell out? That's a hell of a motherfucking statement right there. And I'm about to explain that statement right there. That's a hell of a statement. You sell out the culture. You sell out your people. You sell out everything that you think is supposed to be right in there to go to a man that just gave you 2.5. Man gave you 2.5 million. So he definitely paying you your biggest paydays. I think you got more than that versus Valdez. Nigga, you fighting in the empty. Nigga, to be honest, I thought we was back in COVID restriction days when I seen that motherfucking damn venue. I say, what, niggas gotta keep 6 feet in the venue? That's how sparse it was in that crowd, bro. That's how sparse it was. Like, nigga, they had 6 feet before the COVID hit. And happy birthday to the beautiful queen, Raina. Birthday with Raina. Birthday with Raina. You know, my birthday tomorrow, Raina. You know, Pisces Nations, February 26th. You know it's my day tomorrow. My nigga, Big Marquee, Big AMC FSG in the building. Salute. And I got the link posted, because Dr. Key says she's not going to be on to a little bit later. So the link is posted. It's an open debate or open chat or open get whatever you got to get off your back until she get here. Y'all know how we do it. But, yeah. And shout out to my brother KO. He brought something to my attention that I was looking at, but shout out to Milan. What it do? Exactly, Milan. I said that. That's what I just said a minute ago. I said that shit should have been dropped down to 2,500 because they ain't even sell out. Little Chihuahua on the block. What's up?
What's happening? I just want to say happy birthday to Raina, the beautiful Raina. Happy birthday. That's all I got to say. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Upper, you're a hater. I just want to say you're a hater. You hate on Shakur, and Tank is not that good. And he ducked Loma, he ducked Kevin Farmer, and he ducked Devin Haney.
Well, I'm glad you said.
And there's a reason there, and they said he might have ducked the rematch with Pitbull. I don't know about that.
Big dog Will, I'm glad you came up here and said that. First off, salute to my nigga Supreme Cam, my nigga LaMarcus Robinson in the building. We got fresh bacon with the motherfucking pies on the rise. What it do? But Big Dog Willie. Everybody talk shit about Lamont Roach, but Shakur ducked Lamont Roach as well as Gary Russell.
Oh no, Tank ducked Gary Russell.
I let you go. I let you go, my brother. I let you go, my brother.
Okay.
And this is what's funny. Wally Moses even said that Shakur hands have been hurt for the last 6-7 fights, right? Shakur just said in another interview he don't want to get in the ring with Tank until his hands is okay. And remember, I showed you the video where Shakur sat there and said that, yeah, Tank and them reached out to us. And I showed you the video where Eddie Hearn said on the basis of signing with Shakur, it was on the basis that we was not trying to negotiate a Tank fight. Now, like I told you, Big Dog Willie, I'm not a Tank fan. I'm a fan of boxing. Everybody knows Spence was my guy. And before Spence, it was Roy motherfucking Jones. Shout out to A1 Hoops Zone dunking on shit in here. Just don't take his picks because them shits be ass. Nah, I'm just playing. Salute to A1. But this is what I'm saying, Big Dog Willie. Motherfuckers be like, they don't want to see Shakur versus Tank. I do. But, and a lot of people say, Upper, you was critical about Shakur's fight with Padley. And I have a right to be. And I'm going to explain why I have the right to be critical of his fight with Padley. Big Dog Willie, you remember when Shakur was sitting by the computer with his shirt off, right? And he was telling,
yeah, I guess.
You remember he was telling Tank, your beef ain't with Floyd, it's with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wasn't in training camp now. You know, he was just sitting around chilling, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Do you think that Shakur Stevenson, if I told him in 3 days, you need to get in the ring and fight, let's just say George Kambosos, do you think that Shakur Stevenson could have came with a 3 days notice and beat up George Kambosos?
With 3-day notice, that Shakur, yeah, beat up Kambosos, yeah. Kambosos garbage.
I beg to differ.
I know.
Like this. That Shakur had his titties was hanging, Big Dog.
Yeah, and his titties hanging out. He still would beat Kambosos' ass too.
No, he would have gassed out. He wouldn't have had no strength conditioning.
No, hold on. So you trying to say Padley? Hold on, upper echelon. You trying to say Padley? You trying to say?
Man, it'd be amazing if you let me finish. It would
Here
really
we
be
go.
amazing if you let me finish, my brother. But this is what I'm saying. Shakur coming in there with no kind of training camp, no road work, no pad work, no core work, no strength and conditioning, hopping in the ring and going against a person that just had a 9-week training camp where he was able to build his strength, his endurance, his core, his stamina, everything. So you ain't telling me that the fight would look completely different than Shakur getting a 9-week training camp and coming back and fighting the same George Kambosos? You don't think that'd be different?
It'll be different, but Shakur still win.
How do you know? Like, you know what's the most famous saying in boxing, and it's 100% true. It says fatigue makes cowards out of men, right? Shakur would have been fatigued by the 4th or 5th round. Melvin L. Podcast, salute King. He would have been motherfucking fatigued. He would have been fatigued. So this man Padley, he was on a rooftop on a Monday. He's in the ring on a Saturday. That man ain't getting no core work, no road work, no pad work, no spar work. This man went arguably 10 rounds with arguably one of the best boxers of the 135 division. This is what I'm saying. Like, I can't really give him kudos for that because anybody knows if a nigga coming off the street, body shot gonna get him up out of there for one. For two, the man was catching Shakur, and I be telling people Shakur defense ain't that great. He backs straight up. He doesn't get his head off the line. And that man was able to catch Shakur backing straight up with a hook. Yes, Shakur won. He was supposed to win. But it should have been a lot quicker and a lot simpler than what it was.
You know that Shakur carried that man for about 3 or 4 rounds. And that was design. And Turkey, the Turkey's gonna have him fight. Turkey's gonna have Padley fight Schofield next. I guarantee you that. He carried that man.
So now he carrying people.
Yeah, he carried him.
People say he was coming out to put belt the ass and getting the fight over with quick. That's what he said. So why would he carry somebody?
He carried that man. He carried him.
Let me say this,
why
Big
would
Dog.
he do that? That's contradicting everything he said he was going to do, though, bro. Kevin House, salute.
He still stopped him. You have to just nitpicking.
I'm not nitpicking. I'm just keeping everything 50-50. I'm keeping it down the line. I'm telling you what I seen. I'm
Well,
telling you what I see. What's up, money? What you got to
what's going
there,
on? What's
bro?
going on? What's going on? How you feeling, bro? Happy early birthday as well, because I know I ain't gonna catch you tomorrow. Happy birthday to the beautiful Rain as
Appreciate you,
well.
King.
Big dog, what's going down? I'm gonna say this, bro. We gotta start getting Shakur more credit, bro. And I'll say that because it is, fam. Yeah, we can. People can criticize the Pelly fight. They can say what they want to say about the fight. Pelly was somebody coming in. He was a step in fight, which he's gonna get his ass whooped anyway. Whether he whooped his ass in 1 round or he would have whooped his ass in 10 rounds, bro. Shakur gonna still get the same criticism. It doesn't matter. He could have went out there and beat Pelly the fuck up, beat his face in, beat his body up, knocked him out, knocked his tooth out, had a nigga going wobbly left to right. People go say he was supposed to do that, right? So it's like, and I'm starting to see this shit. And not saying you, but it's like it's gonna be damn if you do, damn if you don't with Shakur Stevenson until we get a big time fight like the Tanks or the Devons or the Rams or people of that nature, and you go in there and beat one of their ass. Which I know I got Tank beating everybody, but when it comes to Shakur, bro, it's a lot of negativity going his way that he don't deserve, fam. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been saying.
Hold on, let me
What's
finish
up,
this.
big
Let
dog?
me finish this.
That's what I've been
Let me finish.
saying.
Let me
That's what I've
finish
been
this. No,
saying.
let me finish. It's just the fact of the fight that he had against De Los Santos, right? We seen that he was hurt. He had hand injuries. He had a shoulder injury, right? The fight that he had against, the Namibian dude who is my guy. It's fucked up. I can't get his name right now. Right? He ended up dropping him as well. But other
You
than that,
talking
bro,
about damn,
uh,
the black guy.
yeah, the African
Shit,
Namibian.
what the fuck is his damn name?
Um, yeah, that's my guy too. I rock with both of them. Him and Joseph, Julius and Dongo. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about though. So
Yeah,
we
we
ain't
know
got
you talking about the one that old
yeah,
boy knocked out in 2 rounds. What the fuck the
yeah.
nigga name?
But either way, it's like Shakur, bro.
Knockathilia.
Yeah, Jeremiah Nakathelia, yeah. But the thing about Shakur is, bro, he's still one of the baddest motherfuckers in the game, bro. Like he's still one of the most methodical. And when you say his defense like that, I gotta disagree with you, bro. Shakur defense is one of the top fucking defenses in the game, bro. Just it depends on who you fight and how you fight. A lot of people don't like his style, which I get. Everybody want their pound of flesh. But we gotta understand what he is, fam. Shakur ain't no motherfucker. He ain't Javante Davis. He's
See,
not that. Like, hold on,
but
let me make
that's
sure
Thank
people
you.
get it.
Thank
no,
you.
that's
People
what I
want to
was
see
saying.
people want to see Shakur going there because they say, "Oh, well, he always talking like he go beat that." Listen, when you fight, bro, it's a fight. So if you get in there, you tag the motherfucker, they ain't hitting you, and the motherfucker come out, they face knotted up, things of that nature. You still beat his ass even if you don't knock him out. But
All
I,
right,
I
let
just
me add this real quick, man. That's what I was saying. This is exactly what I said. I said Shakur needs to get his head off the line instead of backing straight up. That's what I said. I said the other day, I said he got that quick muscles, just like my guy Roy Jones. Roy Jones, he was so quick that he could pop, and then snatch it back out the way. And Roy Jones got caught backing straight up instead of damn getting the head off the line. But this is my thing with Shakur. I've told people Shakur is not a knockout puncher. I said if you got Shakur in there, and like I told them yesterday, I said you're gonna be getting to see the science of boxing. This man is a pugilist. He likes to hit and don't get hit. I say, so when he does himself a great disservice, when he comes out and say he's about to put belt to ass and he's about to knock a nigga out or he's about to walk a nigga down. And I said, that's what affects Shakur's thing because now you're telling people that you're going to do this. And then when you go out there and you put on a clinic of boxing, people are looking toward that. See, a lot of people are casual boxing fans, so they looking for the damn the hoops, the highs, the rods, the highs, the lows. They not knowing that before he became Floyd Money Mayweather, Pretty Boy was knocking shit out, but with his hands, he had to go to a place where he had to become a defensive fighter. And I'm pretty sure that's what Shakur's gonna have to go to. But Floyd wasn't saying he's gonna knock a nigga out or walk a nigga down. That's what I'm saying, Shakur. Go out there and you can market yourself as being a defensive wizard or nigga, I'm about to put a show. You're not gonna be able to touch me. I'm a butterfly. I'm gonna sting you. You're not gonna get me. But don't go out there and tell people you're gonna walk niggas down and knock them out and shit, and then you don't. Because then that's when you got people ready to judge you, ready to nitpick you. And I just told yesterday, I said, even though Padley had no training camp, I said we're not gonna sleep and act like Padley's a bad fighter. I said that said Padley knocked out. I mean, well, he beat Mark Chamber, and they were trying to act like Mark Chamberlain was the bees and knees. So I said he actually went in there against a good fighter. I would like to see Shakur versus Padley with a full training camp just to see what it would look like. That's what I said yesterday. I would like to see them both with a full training camp and see if Padley is the goods and see where he ranks actually. Because they say he didn't have no training camp, and for him to go 10 rounds, well, 9 rounds and sitting on the bar, that's a hell of an accomplishment with somebody that's supposed to be one of the best in the world. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt. But the fact of the matter though, like we know Shakur, like I say, he's not a knockout artist. Like I heard you say he got him out there early. I feel you on that part, but we know, and this is no excuse. Like I'm not making no excuses for him. His hands are brittle, right? His hands are brittle, but he is the type of fighter that's just go make you miss, beat your ass, make you pay. And certain fighters, it's gonna take him time to beat and stop anyway. He's not knocking motherfuckers out in no first 6 rounds like that. Like he's not Tank. Like when I say Tank, he don't have that type of power. I don't want to just say Tank. He's not a Ryan Garcia. He's not somebody that's gonna catch you in one shot and knock you the fuck out. That's not who he is, bro. He's methodical, and like the thing is, we know what he is. But when we look at press conferences, bro, we understand press conferences are builds up to the fight. And to his credit, even in his last fight, the guy that
RTM.
what's his name, bro?
RTM Hartoon.
Yeah, RTM, right? He walked towards Frank Martin. You feel me? He was walking towards Frank Martin. When Shakur said, "Get your running shoes," he actually walked his ass down. He was actually walking him down. The only thing was he wasn't letting his hands go enough, which Terrence Crawford was telling him, which I was critical about him as well. But for us going forward in that fight, he actually walked towards him and walked him down. But he didn't get no credit for that shit because he didn't get the knockout because everybody want to see knockouts. But it's like when it comes to this fight game, we know what fighters are. Like we know what to expect for certain fighters. Like we can't be naive to certain things just because the fighters say something, right? Devin said he was go retire motherfucking Ryan Garcia, get him up out of sport of boxing. We seen what happened with that. Fighters
Yeah.
gonna say a whole lot of shit to build up fights. That's the whole thing. That's the emotions of it. You going through training camp, you feeling yourself, you looking damn good in training camp. You know what I'm saying? You got on big gloves, you got on headgear. You really fight because in training camp you don't move like that. You fight in training camp. That goes for a lot of people. You fight in training camp, so you feeling yourself, things of that nature. But once that fucking bell go, ding ding, smaller gloves and no headgear, and you getting punched because I don't give a fuck what people say. Getting punched in your face is getting punched in your face. What the people he don't hit
Even
that
if it's
hard.
a jab, even
Yeah,
if it's a fucking jab, that shit
no,
still
no,
don't
no,
feel
no. I'm
good.
saying in general, just getting a kid can punch you in the face. Up, you gonna say, "Hey man, who
I
fucking
said
kid
it
is
don't
this?"
feel. I said even if it's a light jab, it don't feel good. Nobody
Right,
wants to
right,
hit
right,
the
right,
goddamn face.
right, right. You know what I mean? So it's like nobody want to just get punched in their fucking face, but it comes to the fact though, Upper, and I'm not saying you. We in the world of the sport now where we see follow the leader, fam. Where if you're a fan of a fighter, and if that fighter discredit that fighter, say something about him, then people go discredit him and make it like he ain't shit. And my thing with Shakur, because I got Tank beating him, and I think Tank stopped him. Right? I stand on this. I say everything I mean, but it's not like I'm stupid and naive to look at Shakur and say, "Oh, Shakur's a bum. Oh, Shakur ain't this. Oh, Shakur ain't no. Shakur is a
Oh, I would
bad
never say you're a
motherfucker."
bum.
No, no, not you, not you, not you. Right? I'm just saying you. I see a lot of trending shit out here where people discredit that man and make it look like he's not who he is. He's a 3 division world champion. You feel me? 2-time unified, right? And he's hold the title right now at 35, bro. And he can be unified at 35. So it's like we can't discredit a motherfucker that's putting in the work. Where the people want to say he's not, no, the dude put in the work and he's a silver medalist, bro. So it's like when we look at him and you have motherfucking Hall of Fame fighters who take advice and take his advice and go out there and use that shit inside the ring. So it's like we got to understand what we're looking at. And I tell people, if you go just be a fan of a fighter, you're gonna miss out on a whole lot of motherfucking history. Like I don't like certain fighters, but I'm not gonna take away what they
I
can do
hate
inside
Dillian
that
White.
ring. You know
I
what I'm
hate
saying?
Dillian White. Everybody know that shit. I can't stand that motherfucker. Shout out to the beautiful queen Ashley Corner. Shout out to my nigga Brock Howard in the building. Shout out to Box Fanatic. But
Ash, what's going down, Ash?
the reason why I brought that up about Shakur and Paddy making it 8-9 rounds with him, right? This is the reason why I broke it up. I ain't get a chance to finish because Big Dog had cut me off. See, when you don't have no training camp, that body work gonna get you up out of the suit. Now we see what round Padley got out of there with Shakur. After that fight, J Boxer salute. They talking about Shakur hands is hurting again. Shakur's hands is hurting again. Now, my point that I was about to allude to was Shakur said in the interview he want to wait till his hands are in perfect shape before he fights Javante Tank Davis. Shout out to the beautiful queen Cassandra in the building. So if you waiting for your hands to be in perfect shape, and you said it just got messed up with the Padley fight again, how you calling for a July fight? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how you calling for a July fight and you just messed your hands up again, and you want your hands to be in perfect shape for Javante? So if you going 10 rounds with Padley and your shit is hurting, imagine being there with Javante right now and your hands are not tip top. Your hands start hurting with Javante. He sees some shit like that. Then we're gonna miss out on a fight that we could have got that would have been better if you sat your ass down and let your shit heal. You understand what I'm saying?
But the thing, which look, you said July, right? Maybe it
Yeah,
should be healed by July. We don't know the extent of it, bro. Like maybe he know, okay, by July my shit'll be all right, right? We don't know, fam. Like you got to take what he say with a grain of salt, but you got to take what he say and take it in heed as well. So if the man say want his hand, who want to go into a tank fight with fucked up hands? Be realistic, man.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
you're not gonna be no fool. Like I'm sorry, you don't want to go into a tank fight with no type of hiccups, no motherfucking swollen toe, no hurting elbow, no fucked up hands, no eye socket, no nothing, cause he's socking your ass out anyway. You feel me? Like I said, I got Tank stopping him anyway, regardless. So if you going out with a let's just say an excuse, right? I don't want no excuses. I don't.
And see, that's what I was getting
Wait,
to,
hold on, let me say this.
and
Let me say
that's
this.
exactly what I'm
Let
getting
me
to
say this.
right now.
Which
Go
I don't
ahead.
give a fuck about the excuse because once if you sign a contract, you get your ass in the ring. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You knew you was fucked up, but I'm not gonna discredit or be mad at somebody who's saying, "Look, man, I'm fucked up. I need to be at least 80% getting into the ring with this motherfucker." We all know where Tank is. He's the top shot, and he gonna have to be all for him to be Tank. He got to be perfect. You feel me? He has to be perfect. He has to be all the way on this shit, bro. He's gonna
He's
have
gonna
to be
be better
all
than
the way
perfect.
on this shit.
He's gonna have to pull out one of the motherfucking goddamn once in a lifetime type fights, and that's the type of shit I want to
Yes,
see.
yes,
I
yes.
don't
You got
want
to
to
be
see
out.
him go in there and
Yeah,
then at the end of the fight start doing that bullshit Madrimov talking about he was sick. No, nigga, you got your ass whooped. I don't want no fucking excuses. Like my nigga Earl, he got his ass whooped.
exactly. And they
It
make
wasn't
no excuse.
Earl. I felt like the shit was fucked up, but Earl said he ain't got no excuses, so I can't throw an excuse out there for Earl. So if
Exactly.
I
Even though we know that want the 100% Earl, but like you say, ain't no excuse because he ain't made none.
hell yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, but Ash, you say, why he keep lying? Why he keep lying about what? Ash, you got to give me a specific situation you saying he lying about.
I think she talking about how he said one thing he said he wants to fight, the next he talking about his hands is not right. Hold on. Shout out to my nigga Free Smoke in the building. Shout out to my nigga Don Drickum. Don't trick him in the motherfucking building. The beautiful 2 cents in the building. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to 2 Cent Ashley Corner. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to them queens in the building. And y'all subscribe to the Big Stepper. He in the building. Make sure
Free
you
smoke.
subscribe.
Do you understand what sparring is, bro? Do you understand when you sparring a motherfucker, you got big gloves on protecting your hands for headgear, bro?
Oh, bro, I'm a former Golden Glove undefeated amateur.
No,
Yes,
no,
I
not
know
you,
exactly what
not
you're
you,
talking
bro. They said why this nigga spar Floyd, Andre Ward, Crawford, and Keyshawn if his hands so ass, bro. We talking about
about. Oh, as
sparring.
far as you got 16-ounce pads,
Yeah,
y'all.
man, you got big ass motherfucking water
And
balloons
the
on your
gloves
hand.
ain't so tight. The
Yeah,
gloves ain't tight. See, them 8 and 10 ounce gloves are more tighter and they're more firm. Your sparring gloves has more cushion to protect your hands and to protect your opponents. And plus they're heavier. So you can spar all day. That's why I was telling y'all that motherfuckers that talk about did this and that to a motherfucking sparring, that shit don't regulate to a gym because in sparring, you really just gotta protect your body because you got headgear on. And that's why just because you beat a motherfucker in sparring don't mean you're gonna beat him in real life. Because now you gotta protect your head from an 8 ounce or a 10 ounce glove, not a 16 ounce pad. And while you're doing that, it leaves your body open.
Big
See, when
fat.
motherfuckers is born, it's like when you play that game body to body on the street when you just do body blows.
Right.
But now your whole body's open, so now you got to be more cerebral. Breaking them fools in half, salute. When you see this task, salute.
Bro, he talking about Shakir can't grind no more Corona. He talking Shakir can't grind no Corona. What the fuck he say? Oh
Nah,
man.
Shakur, they stepped there playing Shakur for real, honestly, when they was, and I was like, why would his team let him do that when they was doing the grip strength test? You know, his grip strength only was 33 kilograms, and
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah,
Hearn was 70 something. Like,
yeah.
I would have never put that shit out there. Like, his team letting them do dumb shit. That's basically like,
I
you're
think
not
that I
up
think I,
there like that.
yeah, I think it was. I just think them showing that when he talk about his hands that they want to put out there, let him know what it is. I say about him. I already know Tank ain't the one holding up the fight. So when he say shit like that, I get on his ass too. That's why I say I'm not here to defend Shakur and some of the shit that come out of his mouth about Javante Tank Davis. That's not my thing. My thing is some of the hate that he get is not warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like people will talk shit about him, but when people get to calling him bums and talking about he don't deserve this and don't deserve that, that's when I got a problem with certain shit. Now the shit
Oh
that he
no,
talking about, let me finish this up. The shit that he talking about with people saying um about Tank and holding up the fight and let's fight. Now I get on his ass about that too because we all know, like I know for a fact, Tank my dog. I'm riding with Tank over everybody all day, every day. But I'm not gonna be a delusional ass dude and just say any goddamn thing needed. Because a lot of these dudes just be saying any motherfucking thing, right? They'll just say any fucking thing because it's shock value, which I say this shit, but have some real context behind this shit. So when some of this shit come out, he's a bum and he ain't better than this dude, and he ain't better than this dude, and this dude deserve to fight over him. Like, stop that bullshit. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, like I say, he's still a 3 division world champion, former 2-time unified champion. He's holding the title right now. He's still one of the top motherfuckers in the game. He is a pound for pound fighter, and the motherfucker is making millions of dollars. You know what I mean? And some of these motherfuckers they trying to put over him ain't even touched 500,000 yet. You feel me?
yeah,
So at the
but
end
I'm
of
gonna
the
say
day,
this:
you
a
got to
lot of
keep it
shit,
real, bro.
they got people pissed off, and it kind of pissed me off too. And like Jay Prince did a little soundbite talking about like they'd be happy with motherfucking 6.5 up front and 35% of the back end. You feel what I'm saying? Guam, resident assassin, Guam Brisbane. But yeah, and I said like nigga, fuck why? Because I said to be honest, Shakur has Shakur's value has went down in the public eye a little bit. Like they had him fighting on Thursday. Now instead of being a headliner, they pushed him down to a co-main. And this is what I'm saying. If he got the same thing that and this is what I brought up. If he gets the same thing that Frank Martin got, which is 1.5 up front and 30% of the back end, that's a hell of a fucking deal. That's a hell of a fucking deal. And if he doesn't accept that, then
Bro,
nigga, that's shit crazy because he
bro,
think
bro.
he's
Go ahead.
what Bud got. And
Go ahead.
Allen Tank ain't going for that shit. And like I explained to him, I said, Shakur versus Tank will probably be at least 500,000. You got something crinkling in the background, bro.
That's my shit.
Um, Tank versus Shakur would be at least 500,000 with at least a $15 million gate. And that right there, that's $55 million. And if he gets 30% of $55 million, that's motherfucking every bit of 17. Hold on, that's boom, boom, boom. Plus the 1.5, that's damn near $20 million for the fight. And if he's thinking about getting 35% and 6.5, see, they're not used to getting that lower guarantee and getting on the back end. And Eddie Hearns and them talking about, well, come on over here to Turkey. He got all the money for the fight. Tank doesn't have to go over there to Turkey. Tank gets his money on Al Heyman and Amazon. You keep trying to push your B-side status to A-side. Like Tank already said, he's not fighting over there. And see, people don't understand. Turkey has the hard on. He has an obsession with Tank and PBC fighters. He wants to motherfucking have them come over there and fight on his card, just like he has people taking pictures of him holding his left hand. And everybody know over there in them type of countries in that civilization, the left hand is a fucking disrespect. You don't shake niggas' left hands. You don't offer a left hand. That's the hand you wipe your ass with. And he got these niggas smiling and taking pictures holding his motherfucking left hand, which is crazy as fuck. But this is what I'm saying. Al Heyman and PBC, they have the facilities. They have the network. They can put the fight on over there. Stop trying to put Turkey involved in it. They don't need Turkey in this. And that's the point right here. I see them setting up the play to try to say, well, if Tank ain't trying to come over here and fight on Turkey, who has all the money, then he's ducking, because they already say he's putting up resistance. He doesn't have to fight over there. And people keep saying Turkey giving everybody their biggest bag. Padley beat Chamberlain. He only got $30,000 for that fight. That man didn't get his biggest payday. Shakur just got 2.5 for that fight right there. That's not his biggest payday. You got both of the big babies. They coming over here committing felonies after they get paid. They don't realize it's taxes, then it's the currency exchange. Then, bro, like, Turkey's not giving out the biggest bags. He's giving people their biggest bags that don't deserve it, but PBC fighters don't need to go over there and fight over there, especially when they're on a successful platform and they're making a fucking killing. And see, David Benavidez, I said it before it happened. He sat there and said, I would love to have Benavidez come fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol. And when Benavidez was like, it's cool, but I'm make my money over here, I'm staying with Al Heyman. The next day, you go look it up. On my platform, I say, they're going to stop Benavidez from fighting the winner. I said, watch, they're going to try to make it a trilogy. Because he said that he's not trying to fight over there. He's trying to keep it over here. And that same day, Turkey came out there and said, he was like, after the Bivol fight, we're going to make it a trilogy. And I sat there and said, he's trying to leverage his power and money over these bullshit sanctioning bodies. And he's trying to force people to bend to his will. Like, people don't understand. This nigga was a YouTuber a couple years ago. Like, this nigga is the damn emissary of entertainment. People don't realize, if you look at history, that's called a fool. Back when the courts had jesters, that's what Turkey was, a court jester. The man of entertainment, they're called court jesters. But now they got the good title that he got, but still, that was the nigga that had the Joker hat and used to make the king and queen and everybody laugh around the court. The minister of entertainment, that's what he is. And now everybody bending to the knee and shaking his left hand and shit. Come on, man. We don't need all that shit. They fucking up the sport of boxing. That's the fuck they're doing. And y'all can tell, I'm tired of that shit. Like, visit to another planet, salute. Lee Jackson, what it do? All right. Salute to my man. I guess money fell off. But visit for another planet. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Visits from another planet. When they say trilogy fight, most times it does mean happen right away, brother. Most of the time. Like, you can't sit there and say we having a trilogy and then you fight this time and then go fight. You know, if one of them fights somebody else and they get beat, hey, who blocking who? Hold up. Hey, J Boxing, don't block nobody, bro. Don't block nobody. Shout out to Always Black on Black in the building. Salute, King. Hey, look, don't block nobody unless they being racist or something like that. Like, Dr. Key has put up a mandate about blocking people. So, you know, we let people have their own opinion over here. We ain't, all right, well, you know, we let motherfuckers, Barbara D, he was supposed to get 5 million, but he only got 2.5. But yeah, we let people go ahead and say what they got to say. Shout out to the people, Queen, Always Bet on Black in the building. Let me make sure I get everybody. Hold on 1 second. I had to reset my other device. Lee Jackson, salute, King. Lee Jackson, didn't you used to have a wrench, my brother? Texas DT20. Salute. And Lobo Boxing, salute. Let me see what the hell. Like, I thought my nigga Lee Jackson had. Yeah, Lee Jackson used to have a wrench, unless that's a new one. Tommy Gunn, salute. Shout out, peace and blessings to the OG Cal Cooler in the building. My nigga Brock Howard, busy. Post game. Who the fuck took away post game's wrench? Salute post game. Hold on, man. Let me get my people right back in this thing. Y'all give me 1 second. Hey, post game, Lee Jackson, all my guys who look like their wrenches is gone. Go ahead and make a comment real quick because I just noticed y'all wrenches was gone, bro. So post game, Lee Jackson, y'all make a post real quick. Shout out to my brother Phenomenal Show in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I see my people ain't got their damn wrenches. Shout out to the Mexican monster Kawhi Elliott in the building. Yeah, like who the fuck taking away Richard? Oh, you know YouTube do that shit. Devin Sonier, salute, King. Y'all know YouTube be hating on my family and this bad boy. Like, I can't even see it when I go on for my other thing. Hold on. I don't know how that shit crazy. Yeah, that shit crazy as hell, but y'all give me 1 more second. All right, I'm about to pull up for my PC Lee Jackson. I don't know what the hell going on. Hey, Phenomenal. Do you know what's going on where I can't see all right, Money Brown back? I can't see the man when I pull it up on this shit. They took his wrench and everything. I don't understand how that shit happening. Oh, you back. All right, man.
Now, my shit cool now? Now you said I was doing all that weird shit.
Yeah, your shit popping now.
Right,
Go ahead. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix something with a couple of my people. I can't see them in the damn whatchamacallit. They done lost their wrenches and shit. I don't know what the hell going on. And then when I try to go light skin business salute. And then when I try to pull them up regularly, I can't see them. So I'm trying to see what the hell going on. But yeah, you can go ahead.
It won't let you wrench them up.
Now, like I got 2 devices, so I'm looking on them from YouTube. Like from the StreamYard, I can't wrench them up.
Yeah, you won't be able to wrench them up the StreamYard.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see. Hey, Lee Jackson, which page are you on, bro? Are you on the upper echelon chat? Matter of fact, post game. Now I remember. Post game and Lee Jackson, y'all on the other channel, bro. Come to upper echelon, bro. I'm not on my life as a movie. That's what it is. Okay, I'm sitting there trying to rake my goddamn brain, trying to see what the fuck going on. They on the other channel. Okay, cool.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat too. Kawhi, Creole was going down. Yeah, so my thing was when you had touched on, you said he supposed to take what Frank Morton got, right? Now
I said
I don't know about no 6-point shit up front. You know what I'm saying? Like now they
that's what Jay Prince had said in the little sound bite. He said they'd be happy with 6.5 and 35 on the back end.
Yeah, Jay Prince can Jay Prince's ass on around the corner somewhere else. But my thing is this now with Frank Morton, right? If Shakur is a way better fighter than Frank Morton, right? If he got more accolades than Frank Morton and he getting paid more than Frank Morton, then he should be able to negotiate, more than what Frank Morton got. You understand what I'm saying? So in this position, I look at it as, and this one thing I learned too, Upper. You get what you negotiate for, right or wrong, right?
It's not what you worth, is what you get. It's not what you worth, is what you can get.
You can negotiate, is what you negotiate. Yeah. So I think niggas say numbers like that to try to get it, like they know damn well they ain't getting no 6-0 up front. You feel me? Like, nigga, you stop it. But I feel like they throw those type of numbers out to sit at the table to try to generate more. You feel me? Okay, well, you know how it go, bro. You got a car. You really want 500? Oh, yeah. Man, give me 1,000. Give me 1,000 for this motherfucker. You feel me? Motherfucker, man, I don't know about 1,000, but you really want 500. You feel me? So it's like you throw them numbers out there because we know the game, bro. They know the game. These businessmen, fam. You know what I'm saying? One thing they know about the sport is, like you said, they can do 500,000, right? Tank and Shakur. And I want people to done, because Tank is a bad motherfucker. We know what he brings to the table. We know what he already done. So don't get this Mr. Screwed to people out there. But when you add a name like Shakur Stevenson, we talking about pay-per-view, even though motherfuckers talk that shit. Oh man, he's this, he's a runner, he's that, da. If you put Shakur against even my little cousin, he get on Shakur ass. Man, he don't do that, man. But man, this. I want to see him fight Tank, man. Tank go knock him the fuck out. I said, okay, then. You see, you want to see him fight Tank, though, right? All right, then. But you still want to see that fight. I'm using him as an excuse. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still want to see him fight Tank. I want to see him fight Tank. So it's like, when we look at him, if you still want to see him fight Tank, then don't call him, man. If you call him a bum, but don't discredit his skill, because some people just say bum because they just be saying some shit. But when people say that shit, Upper, like really try to discredit his skill set and say the man is a bum, and they don't know shit about boxing. Niggas can't even throw a punch. Nigga ain't even had a fight in his motherfucking life. Don't know what a jab from a straight is. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to turn punches over. Don't know how to. They can't tell you shit. Or he's a bum. How is a bum? Because everybody else said so. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't like following the leader ass people, bro. A lot of people say a lot of shit just to play follow the leader, bro.
They call sheep. As soon as one person get one narrative, everybody will sit there and run the same fucking narrative. And you know what I'm saying? Like everybody run the same narrative. I don't like that. Well, and what I'm saying though, Frank Martin, he was lit off of Earl. And he was lit because when he was put in the stage to do things, he handled his business. A lot of people was hype on that Rivera guy. Frank took him out because that was supposed to be Tank Mando. But Frank took him out. Frank did his thing. He beat Artyom, the same Artyom that
Michelle Rivera.
Yeah, Rivera. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And he beat Artyom, the same Artyom that Shakur said was a strong guy and hit hard. You feel what I'm saying? So Frank sat there and he went through it. And Frank. People forget Frank the same motherfucker that dropped Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs.
Frank, my dog. I just talked to him the other day. That's my dog.
Yeah, so Frank got some power. I used to fuck with Derek James and them a lot, but I haven't talked to Derek in a while, ever since their situation. And I I ain't trying to bother the man. You know, I hit him up on Instagram. He responds every now and then, but you know, he going through shit. So, you know, I stay out the business. You feel me? GM salute. But what I'm saying is, yeah, Shakur can negotiate what he can, but the same people that were saying Shakur should have took the 25% versus Devin are sitting here saying that Shakur needs 35-40%. And what I'm saying is 25% versus Tank will still be way larger than 25 versus Devin. And I'm just saying, if Tank and them, now, one thing about it, I'm not going to count the next man money or put a cap on the next man money. I feel like if I was Earl, Terrence wouldn't have got more than 30. But Terrence, he's talked his way into it. He got what he wanted. But what I'm saying is, no matter what, if Tank don't budges and he say 1.5 and 30 on the back end is my final offer, and he said, I'm not moving from that. Still, that's 3-4 times big Shakur's biggest payday. And if he don't accept that, we got to at least hold him to the fire because you were sitting here talking crazy about Frank Martin not accepting that 1 million while you was getting 4. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to realize it ain't about how great you are. It's what you bring to the table. Bud Crawford, he's an extremely accomplished individual, undisputed, twice. The man's undefeated, knocked out every welterweight he been. Well, got a stoppage on every welterweight that he's been in the ring with. But if we go look at the computers that's computing with Bud, 50,000 versus Post Style, he did 130,000
Oh,
with
all right. I know that shit like yesterday.
He did 6,000 with Avanesian of Black BLK Prime. You know, all his pay-per-views except for the Earl Spence folded. They failed. They lost money. But if he gets in the ring, he still wants a certain amount of money just because you are a great fighter. If you can't put asses in a seat, then it ain't but so much you can negotiate for. And that's what I'm saying. Shakur is a good fighter. You know, he could be elite. I hate when people throw that word elite out there. It ain't nothing but like 3 or 4 elite fighters in a generation. There's good and great fighters, but elite is elite. And I feel like Shakur is on the trajectory of becoming elite if he keeps going the way he's going, and if you know, as he gets more mature. But what I'm saying is Shakur's last couple fights, it ain't been the bee's knees. I mean, people were leaving the things early. I mean, you know, they had him fighting on a Thursday. They had the man, and then when I don't know why
Hey,
they put
Barbara
him
D.
as, huh?
My bad. I was shouting out Barbara D saying what's up to Barbara D. But go ahead,
And
bro.
then they
It's
put
all
him
good.
on a co like he wasn't even the co-main for this last bout. He could at least been the co-main, but they had him like, you know, like 3 fights to the end. Like, that's fucking up your marketability. And this is what I'm saying. So if they get in negotiation with Tank Davis, and Tank Davis and his people say, look, all we gonna get, because Leonard Ellerby just came out that same night and said Tank ain't taking no pay cuts. So if they say, and Ryan Garcia got 2.5 million up front and 40 on the back end. So if they sit there and say, and he brought 20 million Instagram followers or 20 million TikTok and Instagram followers. So if they sit there and say, well, Shakur, you just got 2.5 million your last fight, no back end, you got the whole 2.5. If we give you 1.5 million up front and give you 30% of the back end, I mean, it's what you can negotiate for. But if they say that's a firm a firm offer, then I know he might want more, but that's 3-4 times his biggest payday, and that would be crazy if he denies it. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say, if he doesn't accept that, that's crazy because, like I said, on 500,000 pay-per-views, he's still scheduled to walk away with over $21 million.
Okay, so let me touch on that. This the fact. That's why I say we got to stop telling motherfuckers what they should take and what they shouldn't take on the simple fact that we seen that with Terrence Crawford. And everything said about Terrence Crawford, I was on the same motherfucking boat. I was one of the niggas that was really pushing, like, come on, bro, he don't want the fight because this, that, and the third. But he went in there, he negotiated for what he got, and he got what he got. What we want is the fight. Us as fans, that's all our business is the fight. And I got, like I said, I gotta say I'm guilty of it too. But you got to understand when they sitting at the table, it ain't Tank saying I'm not taking the pay cut, right? because Tank ain't sitting at the table negotiating. It's gonna be Al Heyman and it's gonna be whoever, like you say, maybe Jay Prince or whoever negotiating for Shakur Stevenson. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, is what you can negotiate. That's all it's gonna be.
That's what I just
But
said. That's why I said.
hold
That's
on,
why I said.
no
You ain't hear
doubt,
what I
no
said.
doubt,
Hold
no
on. Before you
doubt, no
finish, this
doubt.
is what I said.
Hold on,
Remember,
but I
hold
just
on,
let
one
you,
second,
bro.
money. Remember, I
I know
said,
I
what
just
if
let you
they
go.
say? I know, money. Listen, I said,
But
what if
I
they
heard
say?
everything. I'm getting there, bro. I heard
Okay,
everything you
okay.
said. What I'm saying is what you can negotiate. What you saying is if they come and say this is our final offer, take it or leave it. Right? This is what's on the table. Take it or leave it. And if he don't take it, you saying he should be criticized. No, he shouldn't be criticized because that don't mean that the fight is done. We gotta see when they talking about making this fight happen and how far along it's gonna go. Right now, in our reality, just me being me, you being you, we understand Shakur fucking with this side, Tank fucking with this side. We know this fight ain't gonna be next, right? We know this fight ain't gonna be this, that, and third. But what people gotta understand now, whether you like it or whether you don't, Shakur has a bag behind him now. He has a motherfucker that has money now for us, which is turkey out the sheep. Whether people want to discredit him, say this, that, and all this shit about him all they want to. I don't get into all that shit, right? You know what I mean? I got on his ass when he came in trying to bully Tank and trying to bully Canelo, and he see that shit don't work. And it ain't gonna work. You understand what I'm saying? Because Tank is Tank and Canelo is Canelo. Those are the two top motherfuckers right now in the game that's pulling in Breggy, and they don't need nobody. They don't need nothing, right? Because they gonna do what they do regardless. But it's gonna come down to if someone's backing you and they putting the bag behind you, they become a promoter as well. Not a promoter, an investor. They can become an investor
Well,
as
I
well.
mean,
So hold on, let me finish,
that's
bro.
what we different
So
because I feel
hold
like the
on, hold
B
on,
side.
hold on, hold on,
Go
hold on.
ahead,
Let
bro.
me finish, bro. If we have Shakur Stevenson and he just you saw he just had talk with Eddie Hearn. So let's just say he signed with Eddie Hearn, right? If he's coming to the table and like you say, of course Tank the A side. That's a fact, right? I get where you're going. I understand. Tank gonna have the last say, right? But if you got a motherfucker coming, that's because it's gonna be all about what's on the table. How much
No,
money
it's
gonna be
not
on the
what's on the
table?
table. See, that's the thing. A
Yeah.
lot of people are trying to make A side. No, Earl did that. A fighter not gonna have to. No, this
No,
is what I'm saying. People are trying to make it seem like a side fighter has to concede. And that's trash. Nobody give a fuck about Turkey out of sheep behind him. Tank built that bitch.
bro, this
So
this what y'all gotta understand. It's not
check it out.
about. It's not. No, see, this that's the mindset I'm talking about. You saying
No,
nobody
this
give a
is
fuck
what I'm
about
saying.
turkey and
Tank
sheep.
has put.
The,
No, this
the
is what I'm
thing
saying,
is,
bro.
what's
Bro, this is what
coming
I'm
to
saying.
the
We
table,
sitting
bro?
here allocating. No, this is what we doing. We allocating
No,
the
bro.
fact of this fool. No, bro. We allocating the fact of foolishness, bro. Back in the
What's
day, a
foolishness,
fight.
bro? When we talking
I'm
about
about
real
to tell you,
money,
bro. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Back in the day, a fighter knew clearly, nigga, this is my fight. I'm doing this for you. Like I understand, you understand. People understood clearly what the A side was and what the B side is. I don't give a fuck if you got anybody backing you because I didn't ask for you to have somebody backing you. I'm the one putting asses in seats. I don't need you. He could fight Keyshawn Davis. He could fight any other motherfucker and still make the money. See, and that's the problem. As fans, we've given B side fighters more motherfucking damn credit than
no,
supposed to
no,
be.
no, no, no. Don't do that
Hold
because as
on.
fans, as
If a
fans,
motherfucker
as
fight
fans.
Canelo, no,
Wait a
if a
minute, wait a minute.
motherfucker fight Canelo, Canelo's not doing all this shit. And we
Listen,
accept that.
bro.
Canelo, no, hold on, bro. Canelo's putting shit in seats. Canelo's putting ass in seats. And Canelo tell a motherfucker, you get 10 million straight, and that's the fucking it. And we don't say shit about that. We don't say shit about Canelo giving people flat fees. Because
Bro, those
Canelo is putting ass in seats.
those two different type of negotiations, fam.
No,
That's
why
what
is
I'm
it two
telling you.
different? Is it different?
This
Because
listen
Canelo's
to me.
Spanish? What's the
No,
difference?
it's two different type of negotiations, fam. When we
But
talk
why
about
is it two different? They both
because
A side.
let me hear me out. What you doing is you trying to make it out to be. I'm saying that Shakur supposed to be the A side, and Shakur's supposed to get what Shakur saying he want. I'm sitting up here telling you that 6 point shit is not rocking. You're not getting that no fucking word on no level. That's just negotiation tactics to get the number that you really want, right? What I'm telling you is when you got a bag coming behind you, right? And when we talk about bringing money to the table, bro, you can't say, oh, fuck Turkey out of Sheik and this, that, and the third, when this man can add an extra motherfucking 40 to 50 million dollars to the table. You got to understand when that money come at the table, bro, niggas want their percentage. So if Turkey Al Sheik coming, right, because it's all about investing. It's all Al Heyman, where you getting the money from? You go find the investors to put the money up, right? When you come to the table with what it's gonna be, motherfuckers put the money up for the investors and things of that nature. You know, they get they back in money from the pay-per-views and the numbers like that. But if you have another motherfucker like Turkey Al Sheik coming to the table saying, well,
They don't need
we
him
want
at
to
the
make
table.
it. Hold on, but you're not letting me
See,
finish, bro. You're not letting me finish, bro.
all
If
right,
you have a
go ahead.
motherfucker like Turkey Al Sheik coming to the table saying, okay, we want to make this fight even more bigger, because Al Heyman is a businessman, bro. You know who taught Al Heyman, right? You know who put Al Heyman in the game?
Al Heyman
You
been
know who
around
put,
for years. I know.
no. Who is his motherfucker that taught him the game? Who's the motherfucker that taught him the
Al
game?
Heyman was back there fighting fucking with Quincy Jones and all them guys.
No, ain't no fucking Quincy Jones, the
I said he
Black
was fucking with.
Godfather. I'm talking about
I
who
said he.
taught him the game.
Who taught him the game, bro?
Clarence Avant, the Black Godfather, right? Rest in peace. So when y'all do y'all homework on Clarence Avant, the Black Godfather, who brought Al Heyman into the game, right? Who tell you to sit down and you don't turn down no deals, you stop and you listen to everyone. Something that Al Heyman does. Al Heyman never said fuck Turkey Al Sheik, right? It's
Judah
wrong.
Peters Snoop King.
Hold on, wait a minute. It's wrong that they cool, they on good terms. So what I'm telling you is business, bro. Now we don't know what's gonna happen, how this fight gonna get made, what's gonna translate to the fight. Of course, Javante Davis is going to come out on top regardless of what happened. He's going to come out on top. He's going to be the A side, my brother. This is not shit on Tank. This is not taking the A side away from Tank. The thing is, Tank is going to come out on top. But if you have a bag behind you, Shakur put it back, that means he just getting extra money himself, bro.
Oh,
It's going to be a big ass fight. So if you got
okay,
to,
bro. How's Turkey gonna make the fight? Turkey ain't
I'm
make
not.
this. Bro, this is what I'm
Oh,
saying, bro.
listen. You putting words in my mouth now. I never said Turkey.
Bro, he hasn't
Bro,
made
Let me
nothing.
get in there.
investors,
Let me get in there.
are investors, bro. You cannot
Okay,
turn
but
down an
Turkey hasn't
investor, my
made
boy.
his fight bigger, bro. They don't. This is what I'm saying. This is stuff right here that's trying to allocate this shit. Turkey hasn't made none of his fights bigger, bro. And this is
No,
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
hearing,
Frank is
what I'm hearing
already
is
big with Amazon
go
and what
ahead.
they got going on, bro. This is another thing to try to make Tank go over there, bro, when they already got everything situated. But hold on a second. Go ahead, Don. What's up, bro?
Yeah, I've been listening to y'all. Y'all been making some good points and stuff, but I think y'all everybody keeps saying it's Turkey this, Turkey that, Turkey can make a bag, but you're messing up. You telling Al to listen to every business, but he's in business with somebody already. He's in business with
Exactly.
Amazon. Amazon needs their return. And you think they're just gonna let their biggest star, when Canelo just left, go mess with Turkey, even though Turkey has money. If Turkey just want to give Shakur some money, he can get Shakur some money. Just go give it to him. But Riyadh season's not going to be on it. It's going to be PBC and Amazon. That's it. So Shakur he doesn't have to take, he doesn't have, maybe give him 2 mil. Okay, that's cool. Give him 35%. That's cool. But it does not have, Turkey doesn't have to be included in anything on Amazon and PBC side. He can give Shakur the money. If he want to buy some seats, we can give him some good seats too, but he doesn't have to be included because that is taken away from their deal. That's why David Benavidez made the stand he did, because PBC is it. Hey, Canelo's probably knew Canelo's thinking about leaving. Hey, we're gonna use you. We're gonna prop you up as our next star. So they're using their star. You can't keep lending. They don't lend out their stars. They lend out
Exactly.
their good
No other
fighters.
place is
It's a
doing it.
reason. That's
Go ahead,
good
go
No
ahead.
other
business.
place is doing
Let me
it.
say,
And
let me
that's
say
what I'm
this.
saying.
When it comes to
Hold
this
on,
fight
hold on,
game,
bro.
bro,
Hold on for
I
a second.
know,
And that's what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying. And then people sitting there trying to make an argument on why they need to. If the motherfucker don't want to work with Turkey, he don't want to work with Turkey. That's period. I mean, he doesn't have to. Tank has been getting by great his last few fights. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker, it's just sometimes you don't want to work with certain people. We just seen 2 people that wasn't on the zone card this week get fucked up decisions. Carlos Adamas. We just seen motherfucking Arthur Baturia. We just seen that right there. The man is good at home. That's just like I got my own work. I got my own plug, and you keep trying to make me fuck with your plug. I don't want your plug, bro. Me and my plug, we making good profit. We making good money. I don't need you, but you trying to come get some work from me. You telling me to front you a 9-piece. I'm trying to get it, but you trying to tell me to get the 9-piece from this nigga in front of you. Like, how does that work, bro? No,
negative,
I don't.
negative. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is what y'all not understanding, bro. Because what y'all,
I understand everything, bro.
hold on, no, you're not understanding, bro. Because you keep going back to the same shit. What y'all hearing is, oh, it's not gonna be. The fight don't have to be right out season, bro. Do y'all know what an investor is? It's gonna be plenty of investors that's investing into the fucking fight that gonna be sitting back at things that night. So when it comes to Turkey Al Sheik, and I'm telling y'all, them doing business without Heyman, bro, coming, making the fight bigger, fam, the fight can still be on Amazon Prime. You understand? It's all about pulling in a dollar. That's what it's about, pulling in the dollars, bro. So when we looking at the situation, and I tell y'all, oh, he got a man with a bag behind him now. Y'all just going all around the world. Y'all snapping out and bringing shit. Oh
No,
man,
we're
Turkey,
not, bro.
y'all, hold
If
on,
Turkey
bro.
win
Let
this
me
over,
finish.
he gonna want.
Let
If
me
Turkey's
finish,
involved,
bro. I just listened to y'all finish,
I've
bro.
been
Let me
letting you
finish,
rock,
bro.
I've been
Bro,
letting
I
you
just
rock.
listened to you.
Like, go
Can I
ahead,
land
bro.
my
Go ahead,
plane,
bro.
bro?
Go ahead, bro.
When we looking at the situation, bro, and we looking at Turkey, and when I tell y'all the man can invest and help make the fight bigger, you're going to listen to all offers, bro. Of course, they got a deal with Amazon Prime. I get that, right? And I get what you're saying. Nobody's gonna let somebody come and cut them off and take their program and meaning, oh, we not finna let Tank over there and fight on no fucking reality. Tank already said he's not fighting over there. That's for damn sure. Turkey Al Sheik is not. He already said he open for fights to happen in America, bro. So when you come in and doing business in America, fam, and you link up with Al Heyman, you understand the game, right? This is the A side. But when you come to the table and you bringing money to the table, bro, you cannot dismiss that and just say, oh, well, listen, this is that, because all investors is good investors, bro. So if it make good business sense and you bring it to the table, and if Tank is coming out with a bigger bag than what it's going to be, he's going to accept that. So all we have to do is sit back and wait and let's see what take place and let's see what happens. But we can't sit up here and discredit this man Turkey because it's a lot of fucking feelings involved. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of fucking feelings and
No,
discrediting
it's
about
not,
some
bro.
shit that
This is
has
what
Well,
I'm
nothing,
saying.
speaking of feelings, I
bro,
got some
It's not
bro,
questions.
that
feelings,
has
Hold on,
bro.
nothing
It's
to
hold
just
on.
do with
Everybody hold on
nothing,
for a
bro.
second.
It's a lot of
If
feelings
Turkey's
involved, bro.
involved,
Hold on.
if Turkey's involved, he's gonna want his name on it. If people are sitting here telling you, I don't want to do big, bro, sometimes all money ain't good money, bro. All money ain't good money. We seen what happened with the MTK Global money. All I'm
Have
saying
you heard
is,
Al? Have you heard Al say he don't
bro,
want to
hold
do
on, bro.
business?
I just let you go. But
I
what I'm
got you, but
telling
have you
you
heard
is,
Al say he don't want to do
bro,
business?
then I just let you go.
I got
But
you, but
what
I'm
I'm
saying, have
telling
you
you,
heard
bro,
Al?
okay,
Have you
bro,
heard
I'm
Al
just
say he don't
saying,
want
I
to do
just
business?
let you go, bro.
I got you,
I
bro. I
just
just
let
asked you a
you go.
question.
I
Have you
just let
heard
you go
Al
because
say
Hey,
he
you know
don't?
Monty,
you're not
man, let him
gonna
talk, bro.
I
Let
got
him
you,
talk, bro.
bro. I
run
got
up.
him, bro. This is
Ain't,
channel. I
ain't,
got
ain't
him,
no, ain't no, no. This his channel, man. What
bro.
you
I
mean,
know
man?
this is channel,
Bro,
bro.
I'm
This
just saying,
his
Okay,
I've
channel,
been
okay.
man.
letting you
Fall
spend this
back,
whole shit
digress,
Upper,
this
man.
whole time, bro.
I'm
I've
asking
been
one.
letting you spend
Upper.
this
I can't
whole
ask a
shit while
question.
you trying to
I
sell
You've
can't.
us
been
I
on
can't.
your
short.
I can't.
soapbox a
Then
good
trying to
20
I
spin
can't.
minutes
back,
I
bro.
can't
straight,
ask
bro.
a question.
This is
Upper.
what I'm saying. You've
I
been
can't
sitting here
ask.
trying to spin
All right,
us
go
Let
ahead.
him
Go
along
make
ahead.
a
before you
statement
go,
and
Go
ask a
ahead.
question.
you
Hey,
out.
bro. I don't need you to tell me what to say, bro. Go ahead.
It's
Go
his
ahead, bro.
channel.
I can't ask the man a question.
You can
That's
wait
Like
till
what
he
that,
you
bro.
done.
that's
You
right.
can
Just
wait
like
till he
that.
done, though. You can wait till he done.
I'm saying
Like the
I'm
rest
just
of us
waiting, bro.
is. The rest of us waiting.
This is what I still hold on for a second, bro. This is what I'm saying. Yes, in business, it's great to have different investors, but sometimes you don't want this money. Sometimes all money is not good money, and I've seen that. They said they don't want to do it. If Turkey wants to do something with Tank, then him and Tank can talk about it. But Turkey, he has a way of trying to bogart shit. Tank already said, we got this right here. You're not going to box me into stuff. And then it's like that you're trying to force the man in there. If you really want to have a decision, people know in boxing, most of the decisions are done behind the doors instead of putting all this shit out in the damn public. So if you're putting all this shit out in the public, it's like a publicity stunt, or like you trying to use the public opinion to sway certain things. This is what I'm saying. If you really want to do a deal with me, if you really trying to make some money with me, then nigga, why are we getting everybody else involved? Why are you putting this shit in the social media? So if shit don't go your way, then you got the sway of the public opinion. Anytime I've made business deals, anytime me and my people make deals, anytime really the fights get made, it's behind closed doors. It's behind closed doors. Now you putting all this shit, that's how misinformation gets put out. That's how all the rumors get spread. And that's how different shit comes through. And then it's a whole gang of people pushing false narratives. If Tank wants to do business with Turkey, Turkey has Al's number. Tank already said he didn't want to. The man sitting there, name one fighter that's done made. Now I'm not even gonna do it like this. He gives Tyson Fury and Usyk $100 million. He's not trying. And Tank asked for 2 Ferraris. He said all I got is 2 gloves for him. And a lot of fighters they go over to Turkey because they need help selling. People on the PBC, they don't need help. They're doing fine. Turkey is the one, if you go check his red, he's in the red. Every fight card that he has put in has lost money. He has been hemorrhaging money. The man is over $147 million in the hole. I put all the facts up last week. He has been hemorrhaging money each fight. So now I need you, who is sitting here bleeding out money from both aortas, to help me? No, nigga, you need my help. This is what I'm saying. And then they coming out talking about, when you come to us, you come respectful. You're coming with the wrong tone set. First off, you're losing money. You need our help. Then approach us respectfully and don't do this shit in public. When you're doing it in public, then it's like you're trying to do some type of power grab. And what I'm saying is Tank does not need them. If you want the Tank fight, then that's fine. And it's crazy when we talk about Tank, then he needs to listen to this and that. But when it's Canelo tells you, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, you just want payday, you're taking this right here. And when Canelo tells motherfuckers to eat shit, take this check or leave it, motherfuckers is making sandwiches out of this shit and ain't nobody saying nothing. But when the young black man doing it, now we all have a problem. He need to listen to this side. That's what I'm saying. We need to keep it same for everybody, bro. We need to keep it 100 with everybody. Shout out my nigga, Mr. Altruistic, in the Cash App with the $10 holler. Shalom, bro. Appreciate you, King. Shout out to my nigga, Who's Israel, in the Cash App with the $6 holler. And shout out to my man, Devin Sonier, in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Now I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna let y'all talk for a minute.
All right, I got something to add on to that. Hold on.
Let me touch on this because he brought in Canelo, right? When you bring in Canelo, bro, don't say, oh well, we need it when it's the black man. We need to do this. Man, Canelo is bringing in different type of money than Tank. Let's just be realistic on this point, right? Now, when it comes to Tank, y'all keep talking about people saying, bro, hold on, let me finish, bro. Let me finish, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, we just listened to you go 1,000 miles per hour, bro.
I'm about to step away money. I'm about to step away money, but before you do that, look at the money that Canelo has brought in his last two fights, and the money Tank brought in the last two fights, and
let me finish.
Who's made what in their last two fights?
Like I said, bro.
Yeah. Hey, money. You already done went for like 20 minutes. Hold on, because you was talking before him.
Let me touch on this, bro.
Because I'm gonna touch on this for a minute, so you know.
Hold on, fam. I'm talking right now. Canelo bringing a different type of money than Gervonta Davis, right? So when we're looking at that situation, you saying, "Oh, don't tell me." What I'm saying is, nobody is telling Tank he has to do shit, bro. And when y'all sit up here and say one promoter can't work with another promoter, it's pure bullshit. When we knew that, when we just seen Ryan Garcia, he was up on the Golden Boy. They just did business with Al Heyman. That's the two promoters working with each other. So Turkey Al Sheik is another promoter now. Hold on, Turkey Al Sheik is another promoter now, fam. Right? He's another entity in the game.
Like no, he's not a promoter. No fighters assigned to him.
I'm not getting caught up in the bullshit for as where you got me there. He's an investor. Let's just say that. So when you invest in certain shit, you still got the bread, and it's still like you got the fighters because motherfuckers, you got the promoters with him. So let's just say this: it's okay for other promoters to work with each other, but when you have Turkey Al Sheik coming with somebody and it's doing this, it's feelings, bro. And I'm hearing the feelings that's coming out of people. Everybody, oh man, this and that. I got on Turkey Al Sheik ass when he first came into the game, trying to tell Tank and Canelo what to do. I just said this early on, fam. You know what I mean? I just said this. You can't come into the game trying to bogart shit because Tank and Canelo don't need nobody. They don't. They can sell out. They can do what they want to do. They can make it happen, fam. They can do that shit, right? But when it's a fight that we say we want to see in Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis, a lot of people say they want to see the fight. And if Shakur is coming, right, with people that's behind him, we can't be pissed off at that. It's the statement that I'm making, bro. Now, when they sit down at the table, we don't know what they're going to accept, what's going to happen. We saying, oh, well, he don't need to do this and he don't need to do that. He don't have to do shit but stay black and die. He can fight Lamont Roach and retire if he want to. He'll be straight. That's okay. But if you sitting at the table and you negotiate and it's nobody's going to turn down more money, bro. Nobody. You feel me? But if they come to the situation, when they come to the situation and he's sitting down with Tank, and if he got Turkey behind him saying we're going to invest this and put this on the table, right, to make the fight bigger, You understand what I'm saying? Because it's all about investing at the end of the day.
It's a lot
And how
of
much
people
money.
up here. Everybody trying
Okay,
to keep
now
God damn,
let me
can I
touch on
finish,
this.
bro?
Hold
Can
on,
I
bro.
finish
Just
my
hold on
point?
for a second. I'm about to let you finish, brother. Just hold on
God
for a
damn, I
second.
got you, bro.
What I'm saying is,
So,
it's a lot of people up
I
here.
got you, bro. All right, let me lay my
Bro,
plane,
hold
bro.
on. Let me finish
They
what
can
I
have
got to
it, bro.
say, bro.
Bro,
You
let
don't
me
know what
lay
I'm
my
about to
plane.
say.
They can have it, bro.
No, what I'm about to say is everybody keep y'all comments to around 5 minutes. I'm about to step away, is what I'm about to say if you let me finish. But everybody keep it to around 5 minutes as they go back and forth. I'm about to step away for a second.
All right, so if you got more investors coming to the table, bro, when there's more money at the table, it makes that better for the two main event fighters, and it definitely make it better for the undercard fighters because now they get a little extra couple dollars in their pocket, bro. Nobody's gonna turn down extra money at the table. The fight don't have to be at no fucking Riyadh season, bro. The fight can be right on whatever PBC is holding, and I'm a motherfucking Al Heyman supporter to the max. Talk to Sam Watson, I support them, but business is good business, bro. Business is business at the end of the day. Motherfuckers not gonna turn down good business. When I'm telling y'all, if it's a good business deal on the table with Al Heyman and Turkey Al Sheik, Big Al ain't turning that down, bro. The Godfathers go make what happened what's best for the fight. Go always do what's best for the fighters. So if it's more money on the table for Tank to get in this fight, and if Shakur get an extra few dollars as well with this shit, they gonna make that shit happen. So we can't say what it can be or what it ain't gonna be. Of course, the shit started off shaky and rocky with Turkey Al Sheik, but you're seeing shit calming down now. You see, even Canelo went over there fucking with him. You feel me? So somewhere
Okay,
down the
okay.
line, somewhere
All
down.
right,
All right, bro, let me land my plane, bro.
You
Somewhere down the
bananas
line,
about
oh
pay-per-view
my
rights?
God,
y'all
bro,
finna get it, bro, and I'm
bro,
done, bro. Y'all
bro,
finna get it, and
bro,
I'm
bro,
done,
bro.
bro. Y'all finna get it, and I'm done, bro.
Okay, okay. You
When it
starting to
comes to the
repeat yourself,
situation,
man. So you got
I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. When it comes to the
okay to be
situation with
done.
Al Heyman, bro, let me finish the shit. When it comes to Al Heyman and Tank sitting up here talking to them, bro, if it's more money on the table, Tank not turning down more money. At the end of the day, regardless of how people feel about the shit. And y'all can have this
Okay,
shit, man. God
okay. So
damn,
let me
boy.
touch on that. Here's the thing. You talk about Turkey over here. Like all you say, all business is good business. That's not the case, man. Business might be business, but not all of it is good. I'm talking about more money on the table. Here's the thing. Look at how much Turkey done lost. If he's really doing that good, wouldn't been no reason for that stadium they had originally 25 people to drop down to less than 25,000 to drop down to 6,000. That's less than 25% of the original size of the arena. Why you dropping from 25,000 to 6,000 for the event if he's doing so well? On top of that, the pay per view that they charge him $25 a piece, and on top of that, not many people is watching. So they're probably not going to get nothing on the back end because again, all his fights, including this one, is losing money. So at the same time, like if we're talking about more money on the table, what money is there going to be when that's going to be wrapped up in event costs? You got nothing to look at to say that Turkey being involved makes the fight bigger when all his fights is losing money. Big fights don't lose money. That's the thing that people ain't understanding. When have you heard of a fighter who's known for selling out fights, selling out arenas, having pay-per-view records and stuff? When have you heard of them losing money? Ever, whenever there was a big fight. That's the thing that people ain't understanding. Big on paper doesn't mean big in the bank. It's big on paper as far as Shakur and Tank fighting. It's big on paper if you say you got like an undisputed fight coming up, but that's not going to mean that, oh, it's going to be big in the bank. Look at Floyd Mayweather against McGregor, right? No titles on the line. Nothing. McGregor's first fight in boxing. And that's sold what, 4.2 million in pay-per-view?
Floyd McGregor, bro, stop it.
That's so yeah, but at the same time, McGregor ain't got no accolades, and look how big that was.
Floyd
4.2 million in
McGregor,
pay per
bro,
view.
stop it, bro.
It doesn't matter. Did they have any titles? If we talk about okay, does
What's
Shakur have
McGregor
that?
on pay-per-view? What did McGregor do on pay-per-view over on the
That
UFC?
was. It doesn't matter what he did over on UFC. We
Yes,
talking
it
about
does matter.
we
He's a
because
fucking
we
pay-per-view
no
star.
because it doesn't matter because that's not the point
Yes,
I'm
it
making. I'm
does
talking
matter,
about
bro.
no. Not, I'm talking about my point as far as what makes a big fight. Because y'all talking about okay, Turkey being in there makes it a big fight, but his fights is losing money. So how does that make the fight bigger? What because he's bringing money to
No,
invest in it,
Shakur and
even though
Tank,
it's at a
bro.
loss. So
Shakur and
so
Tank.
that's what okay,
Shakur and
Shakur and
Tank.
Tank, yeah, and
Yeah.
that's big on paper. How does that
No, that's
translate to
big
money?
in
When
the
Shakur
US.
is big in the US on paper for hardcore boxing fans, it doesn't appeal to the casuals because you need the casuals to come in and pay that extra money for it to get up there into the millions.
How do you
Floyd,
get the cash? How do
Ryan,
you get the
Ryan,
cash?
Ryan,
How do you
you
get the
get you
cash?
get the casuals by
By what?
appealing to them. by
About
appealing to
promoting,
them.
right?
And
About
do
promoting,
Not,
right?
but
and do you
but
know, and that's weird. Here's what I'm saying. You already had your 15, 20 minutes to go. So let me go ahead and
No,
finish
behind
up what I'm saying. Hey,
promoting, right?
here's what happens when you listen. You might get your question answered and not need to ask it.
Oh
All right, go ahead. How
So
you been?
what? Yeah. So what I'm talking about is if you look at Ryan and Tank, what did Ryan do? Ryan was out there on interviews, hotboxing with Mike Tyson, then called Tank on a video call, all that. And then he went to the table himself. That was where you had got something wrong, where you said Golden Boy was involved. Nah, Golden Boy was not involved. Oscar came out himself and said Ryan cut him out of negotiations. He went to the negotiation with his own managers and lawyers to negotiate with Tank. And with the way that things are set up with different promotional companies and uh different networks to put the fights on, Ryan likely had to pay Oscar something and ESPN something maybe to go ahead and cover whatever potential money they could have lost by not having that fight on their network promoted by Golden Boy. Ryan came out of pocket for that, went to negotiate on his own and take all that, get it straightened out, make the fight happen. And everybody else who calling out Tank, they're not willing to do that. You got Shakur over here with Turkey. Okay, he's with Turkey, and yeah, he's getting paid. He just to put the purse out, and if it's accurate, Shakur just got 2.1 million for padding. If what they put out is accurate, 2.1 million. You're saying that he wouldn't have made more than that with Tank without Turkey involved? If the fight's as big as everyone says it's going to be, and if everyone really believes that it's going to be Tank's biggest fight, then they should expect it to sell more than 1.2 million that he did with Ryan. And if it did more than 1.2 million that he did with Ryan, then okay, that means both of them should be walking away with about 40 million in the bank at least, because that's what Ryan and Tank got whenever they fought and sold 1.2 million. So that's the thing. If it's already going to be that big, and all that Turkey is able to pay Shakur so far is 2.1 million. Okay, then why the hell would he need Turkey involved at all, especially when Turkey's fights ain't selling pay-per-view and they're not getting no live gate that's going to be able to cover that because they're operating at a loss. So whatever Turkey gives you at the beginning is what you get. Because if there's no profit from the pay-per-view, that means they haven't even covered their base cost for putting on the event in the first place. If there's no profit from the live gates, and with 6,000 people for that many fights, they had what, 8 fights on the card? It was like 8 hours worth of fights that they had on there. And you really think that with only 6,000 people that they was able to cover the cost of paying all those fighters? Hell the fuck no, because that's no profit. So that's why I'm saying Turkey being involved don't do shit to help make the fight bigger at all. If anything, he does okay. Maybe he covered the plane tickets for people to fly out for the press conferences, and that's it. Like shit. We can't say that somebody who losing money is gonna make a fight bigger. And on top of that, his fights ain't even been big because look at the numbers he's doing. Big fights don't lose money. And we as boxing fans got to get to a point where we understand that okay, we got a fight that's big on paper because it's two people who are perceived to be the top at this weight class. Okay, that's good. That doesn't guarantee that the money is going to be there. We might say, oh, well, Shakur is a 3 division champion. Tank's a 3 division champion. Shakur been a silver medalist, and look at everything they've done. That doesn't guarantee a big fight. And if it guaranteed a big fight, then there's no reason why a whole bunch of title fights, even the undisputed fight that they just had with Beterbiev and Bivol, or even Haney's fight with Lomachenko or Kambosos for undisputed. No reason why those ones shouldn't have hit over 1 million in sales if that's really what makes fights bigger. But that's the thing, like fighters is not promoting themselves and thinking that just because they got a title or some type of accomplishment, that means they automatically gonna get big money. Or just because they say, oh, this guy over here, he just throwing money at us even though he losing it. How long y'all think that's gonna last if he had to go ahead and decrease the venue size? Eventually, it's gonna get to a point where it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pay these people as much anymore. And yeah, they're probably gonna hike up the zone costs, hike up their pay-per-view costs after saying they want the pay-per-views to be free. Shit, if pay-per-views is gonna be free, then you know damn well that them fighters ain't gonna be making the money that they're talking about. So that's why I'm saying, like, whenever it comes to a situation like this, and this is my mind before I hop off, when it comes to a situation like this, fighters need to be realistic about what they actually bring to the table. That's what they have negotiations for, because their lawyers and accountants are going to be in there negotiating and looking at the history of what they've sold as far as the tickets, the pay-per-views, the revenue they generate, and all that. And that's how they determine what the split should be. And if that's what they determine when they're actually having, like, whether it's forensic accountants or whoever, that's actually looking at the numbers and evaluating the shit, that's how they come out with a fair split. And if a fighter is unhappy with that, they ain't got nobody to blame with themselves for how they or for how they handle their career, because it comes down to the fighter. That's why Floyd was successful. And that's why, even though people don't like it, Jake Paul is successful because he got all them YouTube followers that made him a millionaire. And them the ones who still buying his fights right now to make him richer. And people is mad he making money off it without realizing fans is where money comes from. Fighters don't get paid without fans, whether you got turkey or not. A majority of the money has always come from fans buying the fights because promoters can only do so much. And that's the thing that people is not getting. So until these fans start buying these fights for their fighters, and until these fighters start accepting, like, okay, this is what I bring to the table, so I'll take it. Until they get to that point, we always gonna have situations like this where fights we want to see end up not happening because egos get in the way and people think they're worth more than they actually is. And I finish with that.
Okay, so once again, my point missed again, my brother. You made some good valid points, but I mean, I'm gonna pass it on because y'all saying Monty Brown just talking. But my thing is this: y'all keep saying, "Oh, this fighter." Y'all talking about Turkey overall and what Turkey got going on, bro. I'm talking about Turkey and Shakur. I mean, sorry, I'm talking about Shakur Stevenson and Javante Tank Davis fight, bro. That fight, once it comes to the table, y'all keep saying it's not going to be big, it's not going to be this, it's not going to be that. Can I keep it? I mean, just me keeping it 100. I don't know if it do more than bigger than Tank and Ryan, because like you say, it comes to the casuals, right? Ryan got a lot of casual fans. Ryan is big on social media all over the world, and I told people that Tank and Ryan was going to outdo motherfucking Earl and Bud. But what I'm talking about with Shakur and Tank is you can't overlook extra investing going into the fight, bro. That's all I'm telling y'all. Y'all keep saying, oh, Turkey can't do this. Turkey can't do that. Y'all keep talking about Turkey as a whole and what Turkey got going on with Riyadh season and shit like that. I'm talking about Turkey coming to the table, sitting down with Al, making the situation happen. If he's behind Shakur Stevenson to make this fight happen with Javante Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, if you got a motherfucker backing him with a bag, bro, and they putting extra money on the table, niggas not turning down extra money, bro. And in order to make a fight bigger, you need more investing to promote the fight, to enable to go send them her to promote, send them another to promote, to have it on this, to have it on this channel, to have it on this channel, to have it playing her, have it playing her. If you get extra motherfuckers to invest and you get extra people to promote the fight, it's only going to make the fight that much more bigger. But somebody else can go, bro, because I don't want to hold the time.
I'm gonna be quick because I gotta go. I understand exactly what you're saying, Monty, but I don't think only kickback is to that. If Turkey wants to invest in Shakur and make the fight, he can do that. Just do it behind the scenes. He don't have to say nothing. He don't have to do anything. He doesn't have to do anything but put his money there. If Shakur wants a bigger back end, he's like, hey, Turkey gonna give me this money to make the fight. Okay. I'm pretty sure PBC be like, oh, you gonna cover his side, half of the purse? We'll take it. Go ahead and do that. If you want, hey, if you're not gonna be, your name not gonna be on it, and you're gonna just take care and help us financially, they'll take that. But the problem is we don't know if that's what he's really gonna do. It's always, oh, Turkey's an investor. Sometimes you don't need investors because guess what? Amazon is a publicly traded company. Their investors are the people. The people are already invested in them. So they don't need any more investors because they have a budget. A budget is what they're going to spend. They do that. If Turkey wants to do some more because Shakur signed with him as an ambassador now, guess what? He can do that. That's what he should do and put it on his fighter. That way, Amazon can take all the proceeds from the pay-per-view and everything else, and they can keep it, and Shakur can still get his money. That would be cool. That's straight. But if you believe that's going to happen, cool. But a lot of us don't believe that. So that's what I think the disconnect is. But hey, if Turkey wants to give up some money, give Shakur all the money he wants. Give him 20 mil. Throw 20 mil for no reason, because if he's not going to use Riyadh and all that stuff and not going to be on there, guess what? Okay, you gave 20 mil. Hey, charity work, and get all his money. He could take the whole pay-per-view. That's cool, and they split like that.
No, it don't become charity work because every investor get their shit put on a ring buckle. When you invest in it, you get money back out of it, bro. To make a fight bigger mean you invest in your money, so you're expecting a get back. So that's where it comes down to.
Exactly. Bro, I didn't let y'all talk, bro. Look, I'm about to come through and just say this. Look, check this out, right? Every investor expects for a get back. Exactly. I'm glad you said that. So that means you're putting in to take back out. So that means that's another plate eating at the table. I'm glad you said that. I was gonna get to that, but you brought it out, and I'm glad you did it. So you investing. You're not investing for free. You're not investing for free. So you're putting in yours, trying to get you a percentage back out of this right here. So like I said, that's another pot that's another hand in the pot. With a pot that doesn't need nobody else in it. So you invest in your money to do what? They don't need you to help them with motherfucking advertising. They don't need you to help put on nothing. You're not even advertising your fight. You just had Bivol and Baturvia. Motherfuckers ain't even talk about none of your fight cards. Your fight cards are not getting promoted. You're not doing a great promotion. You're failing every time you put out a card. You have not had a successful fight card yet. Yes, you have good cards out there. I like the fighters that you got fighting with each other, but business-wise, you're losing. You're losing in the business sense. So you're trying to put your money into a winning pot so you can pull a bigger share back out of there. And people sitting there saying, see, people don't listen to the words that people say. Yes, an investor is investing to get a bigger return. They have enough investors in PBC and Amazon. They don't need nobody else digging in the pot. And this is what I'm trying to say. If you want to invest, then you can invest in Shakur. They don't need you over in Amazon. Tank and damn Lamont Roach, a fight that nobody said they wanted, has just doubled the record at Barclays, which was 5 million. They coming away with like an 11 million gate so far. So they already are doing numbers. They don't need nobody else taking away from that pot. They just doubled the record at Barclays for a fight that nobody wanted. So they're already making money. So what it would be sensible to add somebody else adding in money that you don't need? Like you only need PBC. Hold up, bro. Hold on. PBC has a formula. They make a certain amount of money. They put a certain amount in, and that's why they've been so successful. That's why they've been in the green for so many years. They're not putting on concerts with Eminem to try to sell a show. They're not putting on venues at the Spear charging $20,000 for a seat and then having to cut it down to $6,000. No, they're very frugal, but they're very precise with it. They're real good with money management. That's what Al Heyman is. He's an investor. Al Heyman is a money guru. And yes, if you add more money, you get more money back, but they have the formula. They have just the right amount. Bro, let me finish. It'd be amazing if I could finish. It would be amazing if I could finish it. Now, just like you got that whip recipe where you sit there and you drop that motherfucking thing back to the oil and you put just the right amount of baking soda in that motherfucker where everybody know that's your shit. Everybody make sure they know that's your shit. That's your recipe. That's what you're bringing back your money. Why change up what's working for you? It's not working for him. That's why he's coming to you. He's trying to get a bailout. That's what I'm saying. People trying to
go ahead, bro.
Bro, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, look, let me
no,
jump
my bad.
in,
Go
man.
ahead. Go ahead. My bad, bro. I'm just saying. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Let me jump in, man. First of all, Shakur, I don't see how anybody can put their money behind a motherfucker who never had chicken pox. That's why he's so motherfucking soft. That's why his hands keep breaking. The motherfucker never faced no adversity. You never even had chicken pox, bro. That's a little joke that might went over some of y'all head because y'all being real soft over the boy. The PBC formula works, and y'all want to try that. Man, mute your mic, bro. If you got a problem,
I don't gotta mute shit, nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah, mute your shit, better. Nigga, don't talk over me, yo. But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. The PBC. Hey, man, stand up when you talk to me. Stand up when you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But check this out.
Get the fuck out of here somewhere.
Check this out, though. The PBC formula works. You understand what I'm saying? And trying to pump more money into the promotion that's needed, there's a such thing called return on investment. And that's what the formula is. It's no secret recipe. It's called return on investment. So PBC invests what they need, so they ensure that they have a return on the investment. Shakur has not outsold Tank last 10 opponents. Shakur has never had a marquee event. He's never headlined an event that actually did well. Between him and Bud and some of the other characters on Top Rank, that's why Top Rank, got kicked off by ESPN. They weren't turning a profit. Not Al Heyman, but Bob Abrams said himself he could build a mansion in Beverly Hills with all the money he just lost on Bud. And Shakur lost money, T.O. lost money, Loma lost money. Shakur never outsold Loma. Shakur never outsold T.O. or Bud. So why would somebody with logical sense put more money behind Shakur? For what? For what? And it's like this. If you really is the best fighter in the world, why don't you just step up to the table and prove it? Tank had to work his way up from the bottom. He wasn't getting crazy money in the beginning, but he worked his way up on undercards. He worked his way up being co-main events until he got big enough to do his own event, and then he performed well. What Shakur should have done is he should have stopped his last several opponents. He stopped his last guy, but an electrician with less than a week notice, that's not giving you much bargaining power. I really would, and I'm not a Shakur hater. I talk my shit or whatever the case is, but I'm all for any African American, making their money. My thing is this: why would you deviate from a program here in America where your fan base is to go overseas to a format that don't make sense? Just because he's saying he could give you more money, you got to understand something. You got to generate the live gate to justify that money. You got to generate the pay-per-views to justify that type of money. There's no data on Shakur as to why they should get this man over 10 million, or really even over 4 million, 5 million. I don't even really think he over 4 or 5 million, to be honest with you. He hasn't done anything in America that's worth 4 or 5 million. He hasn't even had a $10 million gate in America. Again, he hasn't headlined any shows, so it's a very silly investment. And anytime boxers, whether they're my favorite boxer or not, anytime boxers start dealing with these other people, and like I said, I don't want to make this about race. I think about Sonny Liston. He was tied into people who were, in organized crime. And you see what ended up happening to Sonny Liston. When you go playing with these people and they start showering you with all this money and you don't return on their investment, you're going to get the 2-3 fight deal that he trying to ask for. They're going to force you to fight people that you don't want to fight until they get their money back, if you ever make their money back. It's really actually a dangerous position for him to be fooling with Eddie Hearn and Turkey Al-Sheikh. If you really a Shakur fan, you would want what's best for him, and that's here in America under the guidance of Al Heyman. That's not running off to Turkey, being baited with gifts and money. That's a finesse move right there. And all Upper is trying to do is kind of equate it to the street. If anybody is acquainted with the street, it make perfect sense. Like, it's just trying to break it down in layman's terms, man. You can't take all this outside money and not be able to return on it, because when he lose, how you gonna pay somebody $20 million and they gonna lose the fight anyway? You fighting against somebody with a 93% knockout rate, and your hands don't even really work like that, and you are not Floyd, bro. Shakur is not Floyd. I don't know why people, just because you take a picture with Floyd and you wear the same cologne as Floyd, don't make you Floyd, bro. That don't make you Floyd. Shakur is not Floyd. Y'all want somebody else to step into the shadow of Floyd so bad, except for the guy that Floyd actually brought up from the bottom.
First off, I got Tank.
The argument is silly. The argument is silly, but I didn't ask for your interjection. There's other people on the panel that
First of all, I got Tank knocking Shakur the fuck out, right? Second
okay,
of
that's
all,
cute.
When we looking at the situation, when we talking about the streets, don't tell me shit about the streets, brother. So when it comes to the situation with this is real big business we talking about. These motherfuckers got real big $1 million on the table.
You don't know nothing about business if you think he should go over to Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Man, how the fuck you don't know?
You don't know nothing about. I got a business degree and I'm from the streets.
First of all, Shakur can do what he want to do as a man,
and I'm a retired Navy veteran.
Second of all,
I got all three.
The man can do what he want to do as a man. So you can talk about what you got all you want to. You ain't no motherfucking professional fighter getting paid millions of dollars. So at the end of the day, the man can do what he wants to do. The man can do what he want to do. He ain't
so you know what's best for Shakur.
Wait a minute, bro. I don't know what's best for you, motherfucker. Shakur knows what's best for Shakur, and Shakur is doing what's best for Shakur. So it ain't up to you to say
more black people have made more money with Al Heyman than they have Turkey Al-Sheikh. That's what I'm saying.
That man can go do what he
wants. More people of color have generated wealth with Al Heyman than any other promoter.
You just said, I don't want to make this about race.
That's business.
Now you're making this shit about race. The nigga can do what he want to do, whether you like it or not. So now that he's over there getting his money, don't knock it, because
I don't really care. Nigga, he gonna lose anyway.
Nigga was just shitting on the man. So now, if you sitting up here and you feel like that's what's best for you, you're gonna do what's best for you and your family, regardless of what any motherfucker fan talk. Hey man, Shakur, that ain't the right. That man not listening to what the fuck you niggas talking about. He doing what's best for him, which he should do. Now, when it comes to the fight with Shakur and Tank, if you got a motherfucker that's coming behind you with a bag, that's gonna make the fight more bigger, regardless of what the fuck y'all saying or how y'all feel, because this shit is more personal with you.
There's no recipe on that, bro. Turkey ain't made nothing better.
This shit is more personal with you niggas than business. At the end,
it ain't personal.
If you ain't personal, man, all you niggas been doing is talking personal. I ain't heard no real business yet.
Ain't
all I've
nothing
been hearing is
personal.
nothing.
I
Oh,
haven't
black
said
man.
nothing personal. I've been talking. No,
Man,
I've been talking.
all
I've been
you
talking
niggas been
money.
talking. Man, all you
All
niggas
I've
been
been
talking
talking
personal.
money.
All you niggas
No,
been
no,
talking
no. You the
personal.
one talking personally, getting upset, bro. Like,
Bro, all you niggas been talking.
bro, get your ass on, bro. I ain't tired of hearing that
Yeah, man.
dumbass shit you talking,
Thank
bro.
you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Take that shit to your goddamn channel, nigga. I try to be
Thank you,
polite
bro.
to your motherfucking ass. You damn Uncle Tom ass nigga.
Thank
Tired of being polite to motherfuckers and they keep thinking you gonna overtalk a motherfucker on his own show. Nigga, that's why you got your goddamn channel, nigga. Shit.
you.
And the only reason I started being nice to you because they told me to leave your motherfucking ass alone, nigga. God damn. The fuck on out of here, bro. Coming over here trying to push a goddamn narrative, nigga.
Yeah, he really tried it, man. Somebody said in the comments
This
that,
the
that Buddy
dumbass
had
coon
50
ass nigga shit.
planes.
This that dumb coon ass nigga shit I be fucking talking about.
I know
This
who
that
Cuz is,
dumb,
bro.
this
I know
that
who he
dumb
is.
coon ass nigga shit I be talking to. And when you talk facts, they always talk about motherfuckers and they goddamn feelings. Ain't nobody in their goddamn motherfucking feelings. Nigga, I'm sitting here telling you motherfucking facts. Why niggas ain't getting money now? They don't understand goddamn facts. You gonna put more hands in your goddamn pocket.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
putting more hands in your goddamn
He could have
pocket
been
so you can pay
right.
out more money.
He could have been his own boss. Like
The link,
everybody wanted.
the link is posted. 2 Cent. The link is
Everybody.
posted.
My fault, G. Everybody want to be a boss until it's time to be a boss. When you deal
God damn,
without,
that's like getting fronted a brick, like motherfuckers front. Instead of buying
exactly,
your own work, you getting the shit fronted to you. Like this
exactly.
nigga hasn't made it, and he talk about motherfuckers is personal. Nigga, ain't nobody said shit fucking personal. What we said was, nigga is sitting here making the money without him. This man hasn't made a fight card that has been successful yet. So why bring him in to add another hand into the pot? It's fucking common sense, and everybody ain't got that shit, dog.
Why would exactly? Why would a person want to go get a promoter when they could just pay a one-time fee to an advisor and get a little bit of upfront money and make the rest of the money off the back end? You're not gonna be in the whole. You just left a situation where really, if Bob Abram wanted, Bob Abram let
Nigga,
you out
get
of your
out the fucking
contract.
back. Nigga, you ain't coming back up. Nigga, get the fuck out the back, dog.
Bob Abram let him out of his contract and wasn't even trying to get the return on his investment. He like, man, you done lost me so much money. Go ahead and go. You go wherever you want to go. At least without Heyman, man, you got a chance to be your own boss. Not necessarily call all your own shots. You have to earn the right to call your own shots. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers got
You
Apex and
make it
Grind
you
fucked
earn.
up.
Yeah.
They got me fucked up, dog. I've been trying to be polite to motherfuckers, nigga. I ain't a polite ass nigga, dog. I ain't a polite nigga at all, dog. I've been sitting here letting you overtalk. I've been letting you overtalk. I've been letting you push the goddamn narrative. But you talk about motherfuckers and they goddamn feelings, nigga. You the one in the goddamn feelings. Shit. Talking about niggas being personal.
Between you and Phoenix,
Talking about
man,
niggas
like
is
y'all
being
keep a lot
personal.
of knowledge, bro.
Niggas talking about niggas being personal because we're bringing you numbers and facts. This man has failed on every fucking card he's put out. He's 130 some million in the fucking hole. Why bring in a failing entity to what you already got proper? Like, it's fucking common sense. Nigga, if I'm winning and you steady fucking losing, why the fuck am I gonna help you out? Nigga, y'all been talking shit, talking about I need to bend the fucking knee and all this. Why the fuck am I about to bring you into my house?
Hey, Upper, can I ask you a street question?
Go ahead, my nigga.
If a plug try to push an extra brick on you, what that mean?
Something wrong with it. He can't get rid of it. He can't get rid of it. Well, my nigga, he used to give me what I buy because he's trying to keep me in his pocket. Like, and I didn't realize that till long after this shit, dog. Like,
you feel me?
That motherfucker, every time I buy one, he'd give me one. And then every time before I can count my money, I had to get his money out the goddamn way. So, as soon as I get that damn 40, I'm like, damn, I can't even do shit. I gotta get this shit to this nigga. So I'm trying to get this shit to his nigga. He trying to push more shit on me. At one point, I had to say, bro, ho, bro. Let me get rid of what I got first, my nigga.
Listen, man.
Come on, Holmes.
Explain to these PG-13 motherfuckers, man. That's a dangerous space to operate in, bro. It's a dangerous space.
Yeah, because you can never see your money as long as you keep owing the next man. And people don't realize that. They think it's cool getting fronted. No, that shit's not fronted because you in that next man pocket. So before you can do anything with your money, you got to make sure you had a nigga shit.
And the
If you
thing
take
about
a
it
loss
is,
or anything, you still got to pay that nigga his shit.
there's another caveat to this situation too. You know, I'm obviously a Tank fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm obviously an Al Heyman, admirer, right? But one thing is this. I like to go off the fact that, man, they go off that live gate, they go off those pay-per-views, they go off that back end money or whatever the case is. It's no smoke and mirrors. They really earn whatever it is that they take
Yeah,
home, all right? And so there's no guesswork involved with that, right? Why do you want to get paid more money than what you like? You don't want to pump so much money into the promotion, and it's not going to make that money back.
and I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people ain't talking about. Turkey be giving all these people these motherfucking guarantees and shit, right?
It
And
may not
they
be a
supposed to
it
get
may not be an
no,
$80
but
million
check this out.
fight. It's
But
just
guess
a
what?
core, bro.
But guess what?
It
Has
may
it
not
not
be an
one
$80 million
person?
fight.
No, check this out. Have not one person on rehab season got that guaranteed money that they said he was gonna get, because the guarantee that they get is stipulated if the fight do a certain amount of numbers. If the fight is losing, they're not getting that guarantee. Shakur just got 2.5. On that $100 million that Usyk and Tyson Fury is supposed to get, I heard they ain't get paid but like 60 altogether. So you know what I'm saying? Them niggas are not getting paid. They're not getting what motherfucker. They're doing guarantees off of projections. And see, with the PBC, nigga, you get this small guarantee and you eat what you kill. You eat what you motherfucker kill. If you don't do numbers, you don't eat. Like I said, Turkey's great for the promotion, but he don't even promote his own cars. He just had the undisputed champion, Bivol versus Baturviev. Al Heyman could at least got 200 pay-per-view buys off of that shit. If Al Heyman would have put that card up, it would have did at least 200 pay-per-view buys. He would have gave them promotion. He would have did the thing. Like, bro, this man has been fumbling the bag since he had it.
Yeah,
He's fumbling the bag.
I want to
And then
float
for
a
a nigga
theory
to,
out there.
and then for a nigga to come up here and say he's good for business, let him invest to make the fight bigger. He can't make his own fight bigger.
Somebody
How is you going to
hemorrhaging
make my
money.
fight? How you going to help me pump shit on? How you going to help me lock my block down and you can't lock your block down?
Exactly.
No, what it is, you trying to latch yourself on to a winning team. That's why the first thing he called out was Benavidez. Like, look, he seen Benavidez and Morel, 11 million gate. He like, man, we want you over here. He see Canelo. But that's exactly what I said. He didn't like that part when I said Canelo will tell a nigga you getting this and it ain't shit. And everybody's okay with Canelo telling the motherfucker you get the flat fee. You don't even get back in with Canelo. He giving you a flat 10 million. Take it or leave it.
And that's funny because old boy is like he was. I know who dude is. Old boy been a very avid Canelo supporter in the past.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I brought Canelo up. That's why I brought Canelo up, because he's Canelo's number one fan. He's Canelo's number one fan. And when I brought up Canelo,
he's never argued in favor of any of Canelo's B-sides.
Exactly. Bro, I'm very cerebral, my nigga. I'm a very cerebral nigga. That's why I brought Canelo up, to see if he keep the same A-side, B-side energy. And just like I thought, when Canelo came up, he not making the same as Canelo. Well, we look at Canelo's last two fights and Tank's last two fights, Tank has generated more. So he's not making the same amount of money as Canelo, but matter of fact,
contracts are structured differently. That's why, like they like you said, they gave Canelo money based upon projections, not based upon what he was actually making, and that was one of the big major issues between him and De La Hoya. Like, like Canelo can say, hey, you're not giving me all my money. De La Hoya saying, bro, you ain't really making money like that because you're not fighting nobody.
Well, Canelo, he did 1.3 million pay-per-view and 1.4 when he fought Triple G.
Yeah, those
Canelo ain't get but 38 and 43 million off them two fights. He made more than that fighting Charlo doing 700,000.
Right.
That's telling you how. That's why them people had lawsuits against Al Heyman. That's why Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arum and them wanted to sue Al Heyman because they giving people too much money. Al Heyman made it where you get your promotional money, you get your back end money, all that extra money that the promoters used to get. Al Heyman turned around and making it where his fighters get it. That's why PBC fighters don't have to fight 20 goddamn times in 2 years. Motherfuckers can fight and let their money make their money. And it's funny because I thought he was gonna keep some integrity when I brought up Canelo, but then it's all that's what I'm saying, bro. It's that damn motherfucking Willie Lynch shit. It's
The
okay for the
deflection.
other people. It's okay for the other people when one of the brothers trying to do it. And he was one of the same motherfuckers that sat there and said that Shakur should take that 25% from Devin.
Can I ask you a question,
So
Upper?
yeah,
Out of Tank's last 10 opponents, who's complained about money?
not a damn one. But this is what I'm saying, frequent. Not right now, because nigga, you would 2 cents. It's pence. The link is pent, baby. I told you
Yeah,
the link is pinned at the top of the chat.
that question was like a two-part question. Out of Tank's last 10 opponents, who has complained about money? And out of Tank's last 10 opponents, who has Shakur outsold of those 10?
None. And hell, Tank one of his opponents, Leo Santa Cruz, after the payday he got fighting Tank, he named his son after Al Heyman. You feel what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. He was one of the same motherfuckers that said Shakur should have shut up and took the 25% versus Devin Haney. But when it comes to Al
Nah,
Heyman, the PBC, and Tank, then he shouldn't have took he need to go ahead and get a man his nigga. He's not even worth the 30%. So if you don't take the 30%, then nigga, you don't even get that shit, dog. Like
yeah,
niggas be killing me with
that's
that shit, dog.
that's the stepping stone, bro. Take the 25, take the 30. Eventually, you will be the 90. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
don't
You will
they
be the
know?
80.
Look, they talking about money. Look, this is what people don't understand about a flat fee and percentage.
That
Even if I
Devin
give you
fight would have set
check,
Shakur up nicely for Tank, bro. For real.
but check this out. But check this out.
That shit
Even
would have sold.
if I give you 30%, you say this fight is so big, right? So if this
Yeah.
fight is so big, then that 30% I give you will be magnanimous. Because look, just say like we do 1 million pay-per-view buys.
Nigga, what you
If
say?
we do 1 million pay-per-view buys with a $15 million gate, right? That's
Magnanimous. What you say?
magnanimous. That means enormous, big. I mean, you know, I do have a rather extensive. I have a rather extensive vocabulary. Sometimes I gotta forget who I'm talking to. Sometimes,
That, man,
you
that's
know.
sensitiva talk, bro. That's why I'm saying. What you say?
Nah, but just say people talking about it's big like Ryan, right? Which I
Right.
don't think that fight is that big because they have the same. They dipping out the same pool. Black people dipping into it. Shakur not bringing all these different fan bases. But let's just say they did do 1 million pay-per-view buys and a $15 million gate. That's 95 million. If Shakur is getting 30% of that, Shakur walking away with 32 million. Nigga, that's life-changing money. That's more than he's made his whole life. So if the fight is that big, you getting 30% it will equate to how big the fight is supposed to be. But see, that shit crazy. Like, well, motherfuckers, hold on. Shout out to the beautiful Queen 2 Cents. She just stepped up. I'm gonna let her speak for a second. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all hit the Cash App or the PayPal, man. Support the grind, man. You know we keep it 100 over here. I try to be polite, man, but I ain't about to let nobody just keep pissing on us and tell us it's raining. It ain't happening. Not over here, baby. I
What up,
let
y'all?
it
Can
go.
y'all?
I let it go far enough. I rolled up and it kept on going. Like, goddamn, nigga out talking to everybody. I thought this was his show for a second. Like, goddamn. But y'all hit the Cash App or the PayPal, man.
What's going on, y'all? Can y'all hear me? I got a new headset, so I don't know how I
Yeah,
sound.
I can hear you like you
Loud
on
and clear.
Verizon.
All right, cool. Few things. Give my 2 cents real quick about the situation. First, I want to say, why do they like? I can't. They saying it's money, but Upper just broke it down how profitable a tank fight would be for Shakur. And why do they want Turkey involved? Like, I seriously don't understand it. I think it has to be something more than money. What that could be, I don't know. Because you just broke down the numbers. Like, you can easily make 15, 20, 30 million fighting Tank if y'all do some decent numbers, right? But why does Turkey need to be involved? And two, we just seen what happened this weekend with the Turkey going to check the cars and this and that, and him being accused of fixing the fight or influencing the results of whatever your perspective is about that.
That's the
And
answer to your
I'm
question.
listening, huh?
I was saying you kind of answered your own question right there. They could buy their own judges. That's why they want to take Tank to Saudi.
I mean, but besides all that, and so then you got people saying today, oh well, Turkey knew and he don't know you're not supposed to do that and he just gotta learn and this and that. And so I'm like, okay, y'all saying Turkey knew the boxing, he just gotta learn. But y'all want him to come over here, take stars from America and make the quote unquote biggest fights with him. How can he make big fights and still be learning at the same time? Just like Upper just expressed, he hasn't fully got the whole being profitable thing down with the fights and making money, which it doesn't seem like that's his goal. So as far as him being an investor, that's completely false. He's not investing in these fights. He's literally just tossing money away on them. So I don't understand the need to have Turkey involved in the fight. And on top of all of that, Shakur is injured. His hands are not 100%. We seen that against the Padley fight. I'm glad he was able to have a decent performance with the injuries in his hands or whatever. I hope he heals. But what are we really expecting with a Shakur and Tank fight right now? If you ask me, in my opinion, I kind of feel like Shakur is lowering the value of the Tank fight because we now know that both his hands are severely injured. He had surgery on one hand, and then he just hurt the other hand in the Padley fight. He was wincing and screaming, punching in the ring. Like, what are we really talking about right now? Obviously, that fight is not gonna happen no time soon. So I'm not understanding what the argument and the back and forth is about. If Shakur really wants the fight, he'll just take the fight. Anytime negotiations are going on in public, y'all already know that that's a sign that the fight is most likely not going to happen. So all this public negotiations and stuff is just smoke and mirrors. It's a smoke screen right now. There's no way Tank was going to accept a one fight deal because he's injured. And there's no way that Shakur is going to fight Tank next because he's injured. So let's just let him get through this deal. Let's just let him get through this deal with Eddie Hearn. And let's stop talking about Turkey. And let's stop running around here acting like people don't have their own minds and thoughts. And now all of a sudden people don't like Turkey because of Tank. That's absolutely not true.
See,
We've been talking about Turkey since he got in boxing.
And the fucked up shit about it, like I said, this man got niggas holding his left hand, which is the shit hand. Like I pulled up the thing and showed y'all, it's disrespect for a motherfucker to offer you their left hand, because that's the hand you're supposed to clean the defecation with. And he be having motherfuckers take pictures with it. He showed and he's smiling, and then they sitting here talking about, oh, Turkey just want to invest. Yeah, just like he invested in the last card, he called all them fighters in his fucking office just to show I can have all y'all sitting in my office. Like, this nigga likes to display power. This man wants to make himself feel more than what he is. He's like a police officer that got beat up in school and wants to sit there and fucking
he called
flex.
himself the lion. He called himself the
He
lion.
calls himself
and all
the
this,
motherfucking lion.
and so
And this
so what
nigga's
you
a
think
fucking-
his what
Yeah,
you
hold
think
on.
his fighters is his fighters is the lionesses, like, you know what I mean? Like they the betas.
like
come
you the
on.
lion, and what are we? You know what I'm saying? You a fucking goddamn gazelle. Matter of fact, you a hyena sitting there trying to scavenge off other motherfuckers. That's what the fuck you're doing. And then you got motherfuckers I'm gonna check the cash app just a second, family. But then you got motherfuckers sitting here trying to tell you that he's gonna invest more money. Do you know what the meaning of an investor is? See, people are so smart, they fucking dumb. It's a difference between a sponsor and an investor. A sponsor will put money in there just so their shit can be known. And they put the little tag up there so you can see they tag, and it sits there and it promotes their shit. An investor is putting in money and they're waiting for a percentage back. So you're trying to put money into our pot. We already have enough money in the pot. We have Amazon. We have Al Heyman, we have Tank, we have people that have money to invest in themselves. So the extra money you put in, it's not going to go to nothing. Like, that money is not going to nothing. It's just going to sit there. But now you want 8 times your return back. So now instead of we making 100 million, now you put 3 million up. Now we got to turn around and pay your ass 20 fucking million for nothing. Like, that's another pot. That's another hand. That's that dumb shit. And that's why people don't understand, why do you need other investors when you've already straight on the investing tip?
Let's say that they don't fight in Saudi and they fight here in America. Why does Turkey need to be nobody can explain to me why Turkey needs to be involved. And everybody's saying, oh, because he gonna get the money. Is he not gonna get the money if Turkey's not involved? Like, we've been talking about Tank and Shakur fighting for a while, even before Turkey. So it's like Turkey's new to this, and you just want to throw him in there. And I really don't understand why. Y'all telling me money, but we see Tank is able to generate income. So what is it?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's the fact that they can buy their own judges in Saudi. I think, they obviously Shakur is a snack athlete. They can manipulate the testing and the results and/or of the testing. He could be on undetectable substances without it being checked. They could do different things to their gloves over there. Just like in America, certain cities you can't you can't wrap your gloves in Vegas the same way you can wrap your gloves in New York or Texas. You can't double stack your gloves in certain cities. People who box know what I'm talking about. Upper know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of like under the table advantages that fighters may have going to Saudi Arabia. You understand what
Until
I'm
you
saying?
got
I
to
don't
get that
know.
shit. Until you got to get that shit back across the border, because you got to damn declare everything that you got, and you can't have but a certain amount of cash. Remember Floyd? They stopped
Right.
Floyd for having so much money and jewelry and shit. But hold on one second. Shout out to the beautiful queen, Miss Barbara D, in the Cash App. She say $5 for the show. I appreciate you, queen. Shout out to my VPN general, the general of the VPN game, my nigga Alan Soapstain in the building. And shout out to the beautiful Miss Ty coming through with the $5 holler in the Cash App. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that come through in the Cash App. And I know I'm going to hear about this shit later on from Dr. Key, because Dr. Key said I have to be more polite and more inclusive to people. And I'm going to just give y'all a moment of realness right now. I tried to be inclusive. I tried not to, because everybody talk about they can't get their points across when they come over here. So I try to let the man get his points across. Like me, I don't like saying the same thing over and over. I sat there and let the nigga was cutting me off, and he kept motherfucking trying to bogart this shit like it was his shit. He wasn't letting nobody else talk. Like the nigga talked for, man, I sat there and rolled up like 3 jumps and, broke it down and everything. Like the nigga was still fucking talking. And like he was sitting there trying to push the same narrative and trying to push the same point. And then I try to hit him with common sense. The nigga wasn't understanding the shit. And then the only reason I really snapped is because he said we over here being emotional. And that's the only thing motherfuckers that can't verbal spar with you cerebrally, first thing they get to is, oh, you dick riding or you meat riding or you being emotional. You being emotional for a certain fighter. And then they try to throw you off. This is their main thing. But, oh, I rock with Tank. I know Tank can do this. They try to do that. That's just like saying, before you saying something, no disrespect, but your wife's, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you say no disrespect before you proceed to disrespect somebody. Like, nigga, hasn't not one person been emotional? The emotional person is you, because you can't push that fake ass sheep narrative that you was talking about everybody else is following. You sit up here taking it right up the ass for Turkey, basically, nigga. Like, bro, y'all motherfuckers is so on Turkey, just like y'all was on Eddie. Eddie Hearns and DAZN had to get $1 billion bailout. Nobody talks about that. But as soon as the PBC changes a schedule on a fight, it's, oh, the PBC shutting down. Oh, they about to do this. But ain't nobody talking about how ESPN dropped Top Rank. Ain't nobody talking about how DAZN is in the red over $1 billion again after receiving $1 billion. Ain't nobody talking about how Turkey Al Shitty has put on 10 cards and has not gained $1 profit from any card. Ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about how fighters are not getting what they was promised on the fights. Ain't nobody talking about how Padley, who just fought Shakur, was on a co-main versus Mark Chamberlain and only received $30,000, which he has to pay his promoter, he has to pay his team, he has to pay his pad work, and he has to pay taxes. The man probably got $5,000 for a co-main on a rehab season card. And this is the motherfuckers that's supposed to give you the biggest bag. You got both big babies, Anderson and Miller. They do a fight card. They come back and they're committing robberies. You feel what I'm saying? So the bags must not be that big when motherfuckers is going committing felonies after getting the damn fight. And then if a motherfucker was up, if Turkey and Riyadh was making so much money and they was doing so good, do you think they would be courting Tank or trying to get Benavidez or trying to get Canelo? No, they wouldn't be. The problem is there's a sinking ship and they looking for a life raft. They need somebody to help them the fuck out because they're dying. They're fucking
And you
dying
know,
out there, bro.
and you know
And I'm
what else
just
they
being
Man,
not talking
honest.
about? That what else they not talking about is how Turkey came out and admitted he's purposely putting out propaganda with the media outlet that he bought, putting out
Hold on
smear
1 second, 2 cent.
campaigns about.
Hold on 1 second, 2 cent. GQ. Tank fought Pedraza at 135. He won the belt. And don't say he ain't the top because KEYSHAWN puts it as one of his top fighters. He fought Gamboa at 135. Don't say he ain't a top fighter because Devin Haney got that as one of his legacy fights. He fought Ryan Garcia. And don't say that because he beat Devin Haney. So, nigga, you know what? Y'all know what to do with that nigga, bro.
yeah,
Send
people out
GQ,
here really don't
send
pay
GQ to the
attention.
showers, people. Go ahead,
They really
finish
don't pay
2 cent.
attention.
Yeah, and that nobody is saying like he put out the propaganda, came out, admitted to it,
You right, Cash
and
Crypto.
then now we got the issue with him, quote unquote, fixing the fights or quote unquote influencing the outcome of a fight. And people are keep treating these things like it's just one little isolated incident. They're not putting it together. He bought a media outlet, said it was to be unbiased, use it to put out propaganda. He's at the fight, looking at the judges' scorecards, going talking to the judges, going to the corner and doing all this. Like like he's getting more and more bold. And
Yes.
I don't think
He,
people putting that
he,
together.
it's not the fact that he's getting bold. He's doing this shit in our faces and he telling us I'm a lion. Like he just told you I'm a lion. Like he said,
Exactly.
nigga, he's telling you I control boxing. Like I could bend this shit to my will. No, bitch, nigga, you can't. And when you finish losing enough money, the motherfucking prince is gonna get pissed off about all this money. You keep telling them, look, it's gonna be a return. That's why they're trying to force Tank into this shit. This shit ain't even close. Like, y'all notice it was only 2 fighters that wasn't part of the zone on that fight card this weekend. It was Carlos Adames and Arthur Beterbiev. The 2 fighters that was not part of the zone were the 2 fighters that got robbed. The 2 people that's not part of Turkey's agenda got robbed. They tried to take Adames' belt. The nigga won damn 9-3, 10-2 easily. And I bet it on Shiraz. I bet it on Shiraz. And I'm just keeping the shit 100. This shit right here is just stupid as fuck.
Another thing that people ain't talking about is, like what Two Cents was saying with Turkey admitting that he out there putting out propaganda. Man, you notice that this week they had the zone posting up a whole bunch of
Hey,
shit about Tank.
Rallo, I'm gonna tell you like this, Rallo. Today is not the day, bro. Today
Oh,
is not the
Rollo's
day.
still
I've done
alive?
had enough of it already today. You will get sent to the cleaners. You and frequent today. I've done had enough. Today
Hey,
ain't
I
the
didn't
day,
even
bro.
know Rollo was still there. But nah, man, like shit, the zone on their Twitter, the zone boxes, they've been out there posting shit about Tank. Like, man, is the end near for Tank Davis? Or whenever they had that Abdullah Mason card a few weeks ago, and they was comparing Abdullah Mason to Tank at the same age. Was like, why they
And
ain't
see,
comparing
that's
them
the
to
thing.
Shakur?
That's what I'm
And that's the
saying. I have
and
his
see, no, that's the
infographic
thing.
up there
And
and
see,
everything.
and this is what I'm talking about, right? It's a concerted effort. It is a concerted effort to try to that, and that's what I was trying to say. Turkey has turned up the heat because they need Tank because they're bleeding money. They need Canelo because they're bleeding money. But if Canelo doesn't fight the fight that they want him to fight, they're still not going to get money because they're going to have to pay him, and it's not going to be the one that they do. Thank Luke
Oh,
can't
well,
salute my brother.
And
If
that's
y'all
another
that's
thing,
haven't
why that's
noticed,
why I
another
don't
thing
think
about
that's
Canelo.
good.
hold on. Let me drop this real quick. If y'all not noticed, the other day, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis. Then you had the people from Ring. All of them dropped interviews on the same day. All of them brought up Tank name in the interview. All of them brought up all this about. Then you got Eddie talking about coming to us with a perfect offer, and they talking about Turkey has all the money. Okay, if Turkey has all the money, then he could pick another fight. Why does Turkey? See, this is what I don't get. Why does Turkey have to be involved in a fight that doesn't need Turkey? That's like adding turkey to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich is fine without the turkey. Yes, turkey and cheese is good, but we don't have turkey and cheese. This is peanut butter and jelly right now. Turkey might be good on a different sandwich, but it's not on this sandwich right here. And that's the problem. And that's what Shakur problem is, because he got Eddie Hearns now, and he has Jay Prince. All of them is in his pockets. Like, nigga, you keep adding more people in your pockets. So that means that's why Ryan Garcia is such a brilliant individual, because he knew if he fought Tank, that 40 million he got, he wouldn't even have got 15 million because Oscar would have paid him what he wanted to pay. And that's what happened when you let other people do your business for you. That's why you don't never let the left hand know what the right hand doing, people.
Yeah.
They probably put Ryan on. That's why he did that. They probably
Sir Cheeto, Tank has proven himself more than your favorite boxer. He has proven himself more than Devin. He's proven himself more than Shakur. So let's
I
not do
think
that, Sir
that
Cheeto.
Oh,
I
hey,
think that
2 cents.
example you gave. Oh, hold on, let me set this up. I think that
All
example
right.
you gave about, you want me to front you some, but I gotta buy it from your plug and then front you. That
Yeah,
was such a perfect example. Like that's exactly what's going on here. Like it don't make no
exactly.
sense at all. But
My
what you were
plug
saying,
giving me
Phoenix?
my look, Key. I mean, look, 2 Cent. My plug giving it to me for 15K. Your plug trying to offer 20, and the product is not as good. Y'all see, even if you bought the zone, you see that shit is bullshit. Like that
And
shit,
he
it
knew,
cuts off.
he could be a Fed. You don't know. He knew in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
game.
So
And then
now you want me to buy inferior shit at a higher price? Like, no.
the
Like, you want
crazy
me to
thing about
buy?
this is, like the way they doing Tank, right? It's crazy how they picking up on all the same talking points that all the hating ass YouTube channels be doing. Like the
That's why I
fact that
say
he
it's
got,
a concerted effort. They have a
oh
concerted
yeah,
effort, my brother. That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
most.
They're all in a group, and Turkey is
And
giving them the memo, and they're already pushing the propaganda. What they're trying to do, and people don't see it. This is like when it was Bud and Spence. The reason why Spence really folded because all the damn pressure, the media pressure. You had all these stations saying Spence was scared, and all these people talking about Bud deserved 50-50 and a fucking coin toss. If it would have been me, Bud wouldn't have got more than 30% and fuck a coin toss. But see, they think that they can pull. They think they can pull a hat trick. They think they can pull the same trick again. It's not going to fucking happen. Al Heyman
yeah,
is wiser and smarter. Tank done seen the mistake that Earl made. It's not going to happen. And like I told
I
Money,
think
I told Money straight up, I say, look, 1.5 million and 30% on the back end. He got 2.5 for his last fight. 1.5 million and 30% on the back end. If the fight is as big as you say, if it does 500,000 pay-per-views and you got your 1.5, that's still 20 million you walking away with, Shakur. You can't pick.
But what happened to 5 to 7 million? You said he got 2.5 million for the
He
last
got
fight. I thought he was
2.5.
getting.
That's what I'm telling you. They give you fantasy numbers. You know what? Write a season in Turkey. They just like the feds, right? Like when the feds used to catch you with dope, they used to give you this fantasy weight. Well, like you got caught with 100 grams of crack. Well, that's 1,000 grams of cocaine. Like they put 100 on it. They do fantasy weight. Like the police always put fantasy prices and fantasy weight. That's the same thing rehab season do. You're only gonna get 2.5, but we're gonna say about 8 or 9 million. To be honest, Shakur made way more money at Top Rank. Like, yeah, exactly, Dave. He made more money at Top Rank and he don't even realize the shit. And like I
Yeah,
said, they don't need no help. Like Turkey is the one need help. So why does he have to acquiesce to Turkey and his demands? Shakur, you need a Tank fight. Tank don't need a Shakur fight. Tank still has KEYSHAWN Davis out there. He can fight Ryan again. Tank can go fight motherfucking Loma if he comes back. He can fight motherfucking De Los Santos. Tank can fight. I'm gonna tell you a bigger fight than the Shakur fight. The nigga that's not fighting him, Williams Zepeda versus Tank does more than Tank and Shakur. That's Mexican versus black, and they
yep,
doing their thing.
yep. And then this is the thing too. Damn,
And
what I
here,
was gonna
and here,
say, it
and
just
here go
slipped out
Doc-
my mind.
and here go Dr. Keys. She hit me up now. Hey, phenomenal. Do me a favor and hit Key up and tell her what Dr. Money was doing up here.
Oh, what the fuck was I about to say? I can't even remember. What you was just talking about, Upper?
Oh, I was talking about how they add fantasy weight. Y'all give me a second. Y'all talk for a second. I'll be right back.
I can't remember what I was going to say, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is what I want to say. And then the concerted effort with the smear campaign. I'm literally dropping a video about how to recognize a smear campaign when you see one. Literally, it's people making videos saying the fight not selling no tickets. And I'm like, how can you come out and say such a blatant lie when in a few days you're going to be able to verify that the fight sold tickets? Like, I don't understand that. Phoenix, you there?
Oh
I
yeah,
think
one
he, I
second.
think he stepped out. But the fight is gonna make money. It's gonna be profitable. It's in a prime location. There's some tickets that's being resold, but such is the case for many fights. And again, this could be Tank's worst performing live gate and still be well more than what Shakur has ever done in his career. So it's kind of like they want to criticize anti PBC fans have been just like grasping for straws. Case in point, you got people coming up on these panels making these ridiculous arguments and just simply not looking at the data, the facts. They tell some of us that we're in our emotions, but in reality, they are in their emotions because they're not even thinking logically. And that's the main characteristic of a person not thinking logical is they're in their feelings. And so, like I said, I like to be on the right side of history. And it's not that I'm against Shakur or anything like that. I just kind of feel like it would have made better business sense for him to stay next to a format that's guaranteed to make him legitimate money, that's guaranteed to make him a household name, that's guaranteed to put him at a certain vantage point moving forward. Yeah, any of Tank's last 10 opponents have a certain vantage point uh, moving forward in their career. They may not make Tank like money again, but it puts them in a negotiating position where it's more favorable than it was before in their career.
Hey,
So
hey,
uh, so
I
it is
guess
what it is on that end.
I guess Money Brown running around crying and shit. Dr. Key just hit me up talking about I can't believe you kicked Money off the show. So I guess he running around crying or something, doing something like I'm not explaining to her the nigga was being very
Nah,
disrespectful.
he was tripping. He was tripping. He
He
really
was up
was.
here
You
tripping. He
you
was
wasn't
cutting
wrong for
people
that.
off.
He was tripping.
Hey,
He was tripping.
phenomenal. Well, hold on. Here go Key right here, y'all. Y'all go ahead for a second.
I mean, I just think Still in Phoenix, like, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
We
like
can
I
talk
said,
and
the
debate. We can
format is
talk
there.
and de-
The format is
we can
there, and
talk and debate. Can y'all hear
if
me?
you want what's best for Shakur,
Hello?
actually make what you earn. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I don't want to see somebody overpay Shakur and he's in the hole with somebody overseas and he's tied up in a contract overseas. I would actually prefer for Shakur to be his own boss and to be advised by Al Heyman and have less people taking money out of his pocket. At this point in Shakur's career, he don't need a promoter. He already know what he want to do and who he want to fight anyway. Why
Can
do you
I
need a
can I ask y'all
promoter
a
to buffer
question?
that?
Can I
Go
ask
ahead.
y'all a question, Phoenix and I Still, like, do y'all feel like, and I'm listen, I like Shakur. I'm not this is no Shakur hating nothing like that, but this is just an observation in my 2 cents. Do y'all feel like we're being told one narrative and one thing about Shakur? But if you look at Shakur, like you just said, you look at the facts, it don't add up, right? Like they're saying, oh, this is Tank's biggest fight. He's the best, blah, 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 blah. But then you looking and you like, okay, he went from fighting on a Thursday. He went from main event to co-main events. He got 2 injured hands. His last two, his last few opponents haven't been just like tip top competition. I mean, I understand he probably needs to tune up after the surgery with Padley, but he just injured his hands again. He wincing and crying in the ring. How is this the best opponent for Tank? You get what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like we're being
It's not.
told one
I
thing
totally
and
agree.
we're watching something completely different happening with
Yeah.
Shakur. And then when you try to kind of point it out or ask questions, it's like you hating or you scared. You don't want Tank to fight him. When it's none of that. Like I'm just looking at what's going on, and I feel like the things y'all are saying aren't adding up to what's actually happening in real life.
Can I add to what you were saying?
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead. I'm done.
to add to what you were saying, if the roles were reversed, if Shakur was in the position that Tank was in, if the roles were reversed, I doubt that Shakur would even entertain Tank. As a matter of fact, if we're just looking at it, if we take our feelings out of it and our favoritism out of it, based upon the data, Shakur is actually a tarnish on Tank's resume. Low knockout rate, underperforming fights, brittle hands, doesn't sell out. Where's the actual value? I guess people are going off the value through hardcore boxing fans. We're having these tough conversations about what needs to happen to make the fight happen. But if the average person seeing Shakur in a grocery store, they wouldn't know who he is. If the average person seeing Shakur in a bar, they wouldn't know who he is. That's how irrelevant he is outside of hardcore boxing fans, and a lot of people don't want to admit that. If we go just upon the sales data, the pay-per-views and things of that nature, he's actually a blemish on Tank's resume. But then see what people say is, oh, but he fought Frank Martin, oh, he fought Rolly, oh, he fought this person, oh, he fought that person. So they try to argue it down, both ways. And I'm gonna throw this theory out there. Throw this theory out there. I kind of don't even really want Tank to fight Shakur at this point, simply because I don't see Shakur going out on his shield toe to toe with Tank. I don't really think the fight is worth Tank's time. I can see Shakur feeling Tank's power and quitting on the stool and laughing all the way to the bank because he finessed the situation, rather than go out there and put blood, sweat, and tears, blood and guts on the line against Tank and get washed. I don't see that happening. I look at the whole move as like a finesse move, from the fact that you're working with the biggest drug cheat in sports history. Then you team up with this outside foreigner where you guys can manipulate the judges, you guys can manipulate the stipulations, you guys can seemingly, it almost looks like, but people are getting sick or they're getting robbed on the scorecards, like all this shady stuff going on. Like, I wouldn't even entertain any of that. Now, if he, came and worked without Heyman, it would make more sense. Tank and Shakur on Amazon, that would do crazy numbers. Based upon, like, if he had took the Devin fight when he had the opportunity to take the Devin fight, if he had took that 25% and had a vantage point, it still wouldn't have been no 50-50 fight. But just based upon back end, even if he had lost, his percentage of the loss ratio would have still been more money than whatever Turkey paying him. And again, like I said, it would put him at a better vantage point moving forward. Even if he did get washed by Tank, he would still be at a better vantage point moving forward. Like, Ryan lost to Tank. Some people can say he got embarrassed or whatever, but look at the seat that he's in now. So that's my perspective,
Hey,
like I said.
sorry about that. I just got off the phone with Dr. Key. Shout out to my brother. Animalistic Savant, in the Cash App with the $5 holler. He say, he say, shout out to Ox Steel. Ox Steel said that nigga to stand up when you talk to me. God damn. Hello.
Yeah, I match disrespect. You know what I mean? He was
y'all hear
being
me?
disrespectful.
Hold on, let me go back out and come back in.
I think I was first.
Yo.
I can hear you, Upper and Phoenix. I can hear you.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
You there too,
All
Sid?
right.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what I was saying is, shout out to my guy Animalistic Savant in the Cash App with the $5 holler. He said, salute to Ox Steel and stand up when you talk to me. God damn. I still did see that shit right there. But phenomenal. You might need to hit Dr. Key, man. She just chewed me out. Y'all know Dr. Key don't like controversy. And apparently somebody in AMC's been snitching. They done sent Dr. Key shit talking about how I was rude and I kicked Money Brown off. I could have sworn I was being. I could have sworn I was. I bet it was frequent, motherfucking ass. It had to be frequent. It had to be frequent.
That dude had a different voice from frequent. Oh wow,
no, I'm talking about.
Yeah, he probably snitched.
I'm talking about the one that probably snitched on me. I ain't see it, Foxy Brown. I'll check again. But yeah, it had to be frequent because I thought we all was on the same page. Because hell, that was the most calm I've been in a while. Like.
That dude had to go for real though.
I actually was damn trying to be polite about the shit. I bet it was frequent. But yeah, she talking about I can't believe you can't do other content creators like that. And I'm like, best friend. He was thinking this was his show, not the AMC FSG show. Like, come on, baby. This anger management crew. And see, when you over here, we're gonna keep it 100 over here. That's what we do. We keep it 100. We think for ourselves over here. We are progressive thinkers. And see, when people get put into the limelight of the progressive thinkers, like I told y'all once before, it was a study done that when a person has more intelligence than the next person, it creates a reaction in the next person. Like it triggers the reaction of being harmed, of being hurt. That's why when you're more intelligent than another person, they get defensive because it actually hurts their psyche and it hurts them mentally. Their brain will give out like a fight or flight emotion.
And that's especially true with the motherfucker got that Dunning-Kruger thing going on, where they think they're smarter than they actually is. But they know a little bit about a subject and then all of a sudden think they're an expert
Yeah,
on it. Like
like when he
whenever it's
said
like
that,
that,
like he thought he dropped the bomb talking about who mentioned Al Heyman. Like that was his thing. You don't even know who mentioned Al Heyman. No, I don't. But I know Al Heyman doing his stuff this or now. Exactly. I know who mentored me. And
yeah.
the fuck you online frequently? The fuck you on frequent?
Yo, what's going on, man?
You
What
told
was
on
you
me to
Get
keep
talking
what?
him up out of
What
here.
you was talking about, man? What you was talking about? You said I told on you. What you
I
talking
said,
about?
did you tell on me the key nigga?
No, I ain't even see Key. I saw somebody mention her down there, but I ain't see her though. What Key at?
Nah, somebody sent us some messages and stuff.
Oh no, I don't got no connection with Key like that where I can message her or nothing like that.
Hey, upper
Yeah,
man. Hey,
that dude,
no
I was down there
disrespect to
messing
your
with that dude
platform,
named
G.
Dave. He pissed off down there.
You said what I?
Hey, I was saying, man, no disrespect to your platform, but I'll let
Ah,
nobody
shit.
talk. I'll let nobody talk down to me or talk sideways to me. And
Oh, nah.
old boy was trying to really steer the conversation on your platform. He was talking over you. He
Yeah,
wouldn't
bro.
even
I
let
see,
you speak. He
bro.
wouldn't let nobody speak. And it's like, bro,
Bro.
everybody chiming in, you know. And so I get in and I assert myself, and he talking
Yeah,
down.
that's why
I
I
kept
even
it
told that
simple.
nigga, bro. That's why I told that nigga keep that shit under 5 minutes, my nigga. Like, goddamn, like every time you trying to land a plane, bro, this shit going from here to Australia, bro, with 3 stops in between of it. Like, and you know, everybody know. Yeah, yes, Miss Foxy Brown. I'm $1 Sosa Smith. It got like a picture of Earl Smith, Miss Foxy. But yeah, I try because everybody knows sometimes I get mad and I snap out a little bit, and you know we trying to get monetized again over here because I got demonetized.
He just in his feelings. Ain't nobody, don't nobody really get at dude like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know it had to happen. And, you know you got to conduct yourself professional up here.
Yeah,
You know
and the
it is
fucked up
what it
shit
is.
about it, me and him got into it before last year. You feel what I'm saying? And I was
Man,
on his ass, but you know KQKC the homie, so you know I let that shit go. I let that motherfucking bullshit go. So you know I was trying to be cordial with the nigga and everything.
that dude
I
was
came over here. I tried.
What was the issue? What was
See
the
that's
issue
and
though? I got here
I
late
don't even know who they're
though.
talking about.
man,
I
that
know
so
dude
y'all
just
was
wanted to
talking
keep
about
on
turkey, but I
talking.
don't understand what y'all. You know what I mean? What was the
Nah,
issue about
not
turkey?
frequent. This dude right here was trying to act like this was his show, telling people when they talk, when they can't talk, all this and that, and
yeah,
trying
he
to
was over
always
talking me, and
control.
that's why I was like, ho, bro, you ain't gonna over talk me on my shit, dog. Like,
I finally got him to shut up when I told him like, hey, if you actually listen instead of interrupting, maybe your question get answered. You won't need to ask one.
Who you guys
Yeah, he
talking
finally he
about?
finally
I don't even
stopped
know who
that
you guys
today.
talking about.
About this other
shout out
dude that
to
was
my
up here
nigga,
earlier.
shout out to Oakland LDTV in the begin. I mean, in the building, yeah. Now we was talking about when money was up here because you know
What money
Keisha don't like to
do?
call.
Money's the homie. What money do?
When he was up here, rewind the show, you see it.
All right,
But
I'll look at it later.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I said, I try to motherfucking I try to be cordial with people because you know I've had a temper before. You know, like I try to be peaceful. I try to let everybody get their say on, but we all men here, bro. You got to respect everybody, excluding the ladies that be up here too. Like, I mean, if this is your show, you could bogart it, but it's not your show. You're not about to talk for 40 fucking minutes in a goddamn in less than an hour. Like I even sat back when made something to eat, rolled up and everything. This nigga was still talking. I was like, that's why I was like, I stepped away for a minute because this nigga long-winded as hell, and I try to be yeah, and then like he never lets nobody get off because he always talking shit. And so I try to be polite about the shit. So you know, I even got rid of him in a peaceful ass way. But shit, like, bro, respect is a two-way street. Respect is a two-way street. Like, if you can't respect me, bro, I'm not gonna damn sure not gonna respect you. And I try to be polite about the situation. But yeah, you're not about to come over here to the AMC FSG building and disrespect my chat. And then what really got me when he started talking crazy to y'all. Oh, y'all know, like, you know what? Fuck all this shit, dog. Talk about motherfuckers is emotional when we throwing out facts. And that's the thing that they always do. Whenever you corner somebody with facts, whenever facts get a motherfucker in their corner, whenever you corner somebody in facts and you don't fall for their narrative, then their brain starts becoming befuddled. You know what I'm saying? Their brain becomes befuddled. They don't know what else to do. So the logical thing to do is to strike out. Oh, y'all just emotional over here. Oh, y'all emotional. Ain't nobody said not one shit that it was emotional. We telling you, how can him invest in his money make a fight bigger when he's investing money in his fights and his fights ain't doing shit? And then the fucked up shit was and this is where I got when he was talking about investors. And I was like, bro, see, I'm glad you said that. See, you got sponsors and investors mixed up. A sponsor will give you money in there, and just so they shit could be seen, yes, it will generate money and you ain't got to pay them shit back. An investor means he's putting this money in here and he's waiting on a return on his investment. And the PBC and Amazon, they have enough investors. Why invite somebody else to eat at your table? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if they was winning, they would not invite y'all over there to eat at their motherfucking table. Remember, he's a lion. Lions don't eat with sheep. You feel what I'm saying? And
Prime
then kept
frequency.
repeating the same shit over and over and kept trying to repeat the same shit, just saying it a different way. Nigga,
I got a quick question for Fly Frequency. I got a quick question for him. My fault.
But Turkey don't
Fly
really be
Frequency. Hold on.
investing,
I got
though,
a quick
dude.
question. I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
So how do you
I
feel
don't know.
about?
I don't know what Shakur favorite color is, bro.
No, I didn't ask. No, it's about Devin Haney. How do you feel
I
about
don't
Tank
know what his
ducking?
favorite candy is, or none of that, bro.
What? I said,
I
how do you
don't
feel
know
about Tank?
none of that stuff about Devin.
Listen to me, dude. Before you go off, how do you feel about Tank not taking the $45 million that Turkey offered him, and he kind of ducked to Devin Haney? I take your yeah. Well, how you feel about that?
I think it was a straight up duck, bro. It's a duck, bro.
Tank.
So
I mean,
how much was it real?
when did they offer? Man, he did not offer Tank no $45 million. He said the only thing he got for Tank is 2 boxing gloves, dog. Free, when I catch you another
Man,
day,
they
it's
only
Three
Arena's
Ferraris.
birthday. It's Arena's birthday, and she said she don't want you up here today. I gotta get
I
the
know.
flowers birthday
Tell
wish.
Arena hit me with
happy
the tip.
birthday, Arena. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Man,
Arena. He gone.
oh yeah, I wanted to answer that question too, since that right quick for I hop on. Like, yeah, it was you right. Because like the way the things is, man, like what they telling us and what we seeing is not adding up. And the fact that people are trying so hard, like if they say it enough, it'll become reality. One of the things is like people are not being real about Tank's career. People are acting like Tank has just started out when he's already fought in 4 weight classes before Shakur even moved up to 135. Before Devin finally went back to 140 because he was at 140 before. So Devin's been at 140 at 135. Tank has been at 126, 130, 135, and 140. Shakur has been at 126 and 130 and just got to 135. So Tank has already fought 4 weight classes before these dudes even hit 2 or before they even hit 3. Tank was already a champion before Shakur got to his 2nd weight class and before Devin got his first world title. You know, like so at the same time, like they're saying, Tank is not accomplished. He's not doing anything at all. When you look at his resume, since he fought Pedraza, all his opponents have been undefeated champions or top 10 on any sanctioning body's list. Like you can't take that away from him just because he ain't fighting your favorite fighters. And people is not
Exactly.
being real about that. They're not.
And you know
And
how
the fact
real
the
they're not
fact that
being, Phoenix? Phoenix. And
yeah,
this is the fucked up shit about it. They always talking about Tank resume this and Tank resume that, but the best fights on their resume is people that Tank done beat. Like they was
exactly.
talking shit. They was talking shit about him fighting Gamboa. Gamboa is one of Devin Haney's legacy fights. They was
And
talking
that
shit
that was
about
when I
Tank.
stopped
But
believing in Devin Haney.
So look, they was talking about Ryan Garcia. Okay, Ryan Garcia beat the shit out of Devin. They was talking about Pitbull Cruz. Now KEYSHAWN talking about that's a big fight. Everybody want to see him. They was talking
Yep.
about Pedraza. Keyshawn Davis weight drained Pedraza and beat him. They was talking about all the Tank's leftovers, and they was talking about Frank Martin. But Shakur was begging to fight Frank Martin. Shakur even fought Frank Martin's leftovers, RTM Harahuram, and said the
Yep.
man was strong. He said the man was strong and he's a great fighter. So Shakur, you give RTM his props, saying he's an Olympic medalist, he's a great fighter, and he's strong. But this is the same person that Frank beat. Frank beat this man ass. So if you give him credit to RTM, why not give credit to the nigga that beat his goddamn ass? And then if you thinking about that, Tank beat his ass. So see,
And then another
like,
thing on that makes it worse for Shakur is that Artem, another thing that he said was Artem moved too much for him and he need to work on cutting off the ring. And Artem was holding too much. And it's like Artem was just running from me. Like, you can't come from saying that it was De Los Santos' fault for not trying to make the fight, and he's supposed to do his job to cut off the ring against you while you moving on him, and then at the same time turn around and complain about that from another fighter. And to make things worse, on top of beating his ass, Frank Martin also knocked down Artem too. Like, he wasn't afraid if a man was cutting off the ring on him. So, it's things like that where they keep on pushing Shakur and he keep on looking lackluster. Like, yeah, he did good at 126 and 130, but he's at 135 now. Where is he going to go from here? Because he can't go back down to 130. He can't.
yeah, he looked like
He too damn
he
big.
looked like he was 147 when he fought Padley.
Yep.
Padley was about 140. Shakur was way bigger than that dude in the ring, bro. Shakur
Oh,
was
yeah.
way bigger than Padley in that ring.
That looks
So
like
this is what
Keyshawn
I'm
and
saying.
Brennan.
Yeah, like these guys are not even fighting in their right weight classes, and people don't realize Tank is in his third division. That's like saying Devin Haney fighting at 147, and that'll be KEYSHAWN fighting at 154 in the third division. No, 147 as well. Like Tank, and then Tank went up to 140, so that'll be the same as Devin going to 154 and KEYSHAWN going to 154. People don't realize Tank Davis can still make 127. Before he went to training camp to fight Frank Martin, Tank Davis was 128 when he entered into the training camp. He came to the fight 133. So Tank is not a
Yep.
big guy. He's 5'4". The man is 5'4" and 11 inches. Like, he's 5'4", 11, basically. Like, he's almost 5'5". Like, the man is small, bro. Did y'all see him sitting up there with Lamont Roach? Did y'all see him sitting on a chair with his little feet swinging? The nigga feet
Yep.
don't even touch the goddamn ground, bro. Like, the nigga, he look like a little kid in a damn high chair. But they sitting here talking that crazy shit, and that's what I be saying, like, bro. And today, I'm glad money came by, because that was the great show of hypocrisy. Because anytime a motherfucker asks Canelo for anything, well, Benavidez don't get this, or motherfuckers can't ask Canelo for shit. Canelo's the king. Canelo give you a check, you should be happy that Canelo even picking you. That's the energy he used to have. Man, if Canelo give you anything, you should be happy, shut up and take the payday. Canelo is the payday. He the payday. And Canelo ain't even giving people a chance to get back ends. Canelo giving niggas flat fees. 10 million straight up. I think that's what he gave Caleb Plant. I think Charlo got like 12 million. Like, motherfuckers is getting flat fees versus Canelo, and ain't nobody complaining. And the reason why they're not complaining is that Canelo looks beatable. Canelo isn't the same Canelo he used to be. It's a chance that you can beat Canelo. But after that Frank Martin show, and Tank shows that he's sending people to the neither realm. Tank is in his prime, and he's
After
fucking
over a
people up.
year off at that.
Yes, and he's fucking people up. So the bag is juicy, but it's problems that come with that bag. That bag is gonna cost you. That bag is gonna motherfucking cost you. 2 cents. I think Charlo got like 12% on the back end. I think he didn't get much back end, but he had enough up front. He was cool. It was 3 times more than Charlo ever made, so he was happy. But that's what I'm
Yeah, there's
saying.
one more thing I was gonna say.
All right, go ahead.
Before I hop on, I'll still be listening, but I'm about to pick the kids up. But yeah, man, like the only other thing I was gonna say was like when it comes to this whole thing, like, man, the fact that people like this money dude that we're just over here, the fact that he was talking about all that with Canelo, and then when it comes to Tank, you want to say, oh, it's not the same because Canelo make different money. It's like, no, it's not about the amount. Like it's plain and simple. It's like, who's the one that's going to be generating and putting the asses in the seats? And we already know there's going to be Tank. And like I was saying, fighters got to stop being real and humble about this stuff. They got to stop being honest with themselves, and their teams need to start being honest with them too. Like, hey, if you want this, this is what you have to do. And with Shakur coming into this, I think the biggest thing that we got to look at is how he feels about losing. Remember how everybody remember how he was crying after the Olympics and I don't like to lose and don't want to look bad. Remember Tank? I think Tank was the one that said like Shakur is scared to look bad in the fight or scared
Well,
to
you know
lose or
something?
whatever.
I think 6.5 million on the front and 35% on the back end is Shakur's price to lose. Jay Prince said it.
Maybe. But the one thing about Shakur is this, like, if he really feels that way, then he's between a rock and a hard place because he's going to have to choose between getting knocked the hell out and quitting on the stool.
I think
That's what it's going to come down to.
If I see Tank versus Shakur, I don't think Tank gonna knock him out. I think Tank gonna stop him to the body. I don't think Shakur gonna let his head get tapped. I think Tank gonna flush him to the body. That body shot Valdez hit him with, he said that shit hurt for like a week. He wanted to throw up. It's okay. I appreciate you, Miss Foxy Brown. It's okay. Like, baby, I appreciate the support. Just smack that like button. But yeah, but that's all I'm saying. Like, we just got to keep the same energy, and it don't never be the same energy. See, Tank, he decided to go over there and help Reha season, right? So now everybody's like, yeah, Canelo over there helping. Now we need Tank and David Benavidez. And see, this is what I'm saying. He wants to have his face he's worse than Eddie Hearns. Turkey want everybody to know his face. Nigga ain't threw a punch in his life. He ain't threw a punch in his life, but he wants to be the face of boxing. This is what it really boils down to. He wants to be the face of boxing, not Tank, not Canelo. It's Turkey Al-Ashiki. That's who wants to be the face of boxing. That's why he called all those boxers into his office just to show I could do it. That's why he's got his shit hand and he's making everybody shake his left hand. And like I said, that is the biggest form of disrespect. I would smack the shit out of Turkey on my kids if he offered me his left. If he offered me his left hand,
and that's why he had
your fucking ass with. That's the hand you wipe your fucking ass with, dog. I'm just saying, in Muslim countries and all that, that's the hand that they wipe their ass with. You're never supposed to greet a man with the left hand, never. But he does that, and they be smiling, taking the pictures, holding on to that man's left hand, like, bro. Do you not realize he's sunning y'all and laughing about the shit? These motherfuckers are probably sitting back like, look at this motherfucker. I got him holding on to this shit in hummus. He got the hummus shit on. And they probably sitting back laughing and everything. They embarrassing our fighters. And then we got these coon ass niggas and these bootlickers that's making it seem like it's okay. Have pride for yourself. And that's why I say shout out to Tank and David Benavidez for having pride. Earl Spence wasn't going for that shit. Like, he needs y'all. It's not the other way around. And I'm telling you, if he keeps losing money like this, by 2026, Turkey will be out of boxing. The Prince is not going to keep losing money, dog. Nobody wants to do that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'd be surprised if Turkey makes it another 2 years. The other thing is, like, shoot, that's why he had, I forget what athletic commissioner was that put him in the Hall of Fame on the Bud versus Mandermouth card. You see that? They put him in the Hall of Fame. I see it. The same. That was his birthday weekend too. You know, his birthday was the day after that.
That's what I'm saying. They trying to make this nigga bigger than boxing. Nigga, you're not bigger than boxing. Like, bro, you just had to take a. Never once has PBC had to downsize a venue. Nigga, you downsized 25,000 to 6,000 on the greatest card in the world. This is supposed to be the. Listen to this, y'all. The last Crescendo was supposed to be the greatest card ever. They had to downsize from 25,000 to 6,000 and only sold 3,600 seats. So you still had 2,400 empty seats in a 6,000 venue.
And they still tried to say it was a sellout crowd.
Man, we seen the back of that crowd. That shit was empty as hell. I said you could have echoed in that bitch, dog.
I was mad as hell at that because when they announced it, they was like, "Hey, we're moving from a 25,000 arena to 6,000, so expect a sellout crowd." I'm like, "Y'all really happy about this shit?"
No. He said so it could be a more intimate atmosphere. A more intimate atmosphere. Nigga,
a more
still was
hand-holding
empty in
atmosphere.
that bitch. They could have held that shit in a damn college gymnasium.
Man, it's crazy.
In a college gymnasium.
All right, man. I'm gonna get up with you. I'm gonna still be tuned in, man. Great chocolate up as always.
Well, I appreciate you, bro, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through today. We had a little action today, but y'all know how we get down. If y'all not part of that Discord, make sure you sign up for the Discord where we be watching all the fights. We be
I'm gonna need that link again. I'm gonna need that link again.
If GM in here, anybody got the link, drop the link. If not, I have to post it tomorrow. But we be in the Discord. Y'all know we be watching all the fights every weekend in that bad boy. Plus, the chat room is always open. So you can always sit there and kick it with an AMC FSG member. It's always open. And, you know, we be having our picks and everything on it. So peace and blessing. Hey, Ring Dog, every day at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, Ring Dog. Well, peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. Oh, Akello, it's like a chat room. It's like this right here and here. Plus, they have a live chat room in there where you can talk voice chat. It's all types of shit. Just check it out. Peace and bless to each and one of y'all, man. This Upper, and I'm out.
What the fuck going on around here, nigga?
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga leaving. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hate it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga